Now, this, fortunately, was the beginning of trouble, as our dear darlings were under arrest for traveling with a wanted criminal. A wanted criminal, you say? How strange. Well, Alaris might have mentioned there was a bounty on head. The guards of the Order of the Gauntlet, as we later discovered they were part of, were adamant our heroes end up in the dungeons to await their trial, quote-unquote trial, by the local judge. As you can imagine, not everyone was willing to just sit back, relax, and cooperate. These were some serious accusations, after all. While the Greengrass festivities of Amphail were ongoing and Toss a Coin to Your Dragon was playing, our heroes had to make some decisions. Worried something would happen to Alaris, Sin immediately wanted to secure his safety. He managed to levitate both himself and Alaris toward the rooftops, while Nemea tried to distract the guards by flying onto the rooftops as well. Now, Ellerin and Silarios were not able to levitate anywhere, and Silarios' boar that was summoned was of little help too, which left the two of them at the mercy of the guards, meaning they had to cooperate. Kind of. They ended up in the dungeons, and so did Nemea a bit later, as she was discovered by the guard. The three of them soon faced the local judge, where it was discovered a lot of the hassle could have been avoided by flashing a letter of recommendation that Silarios happened to carry with him. Oh well, better late than never. So thanks to this letter, our heroes were allowed to walk freely again. And after walking around for a bit, Silarios recognized a familiar face that was a character, to say the least. He seemed to have taken this brotherly rivalry thing a little bit too serious. Sin and Alaris, meanwhile, were still on the move, fleeing from the guards, trying to figure out the next step to take. A bit later, however, Sin happened to stumble upon our newly freed heroes walking around, and Daniela's darlings were reunited once again. Our heroes decided their next destination would be to head to Silarios' family mansion, and this is where we continue our adventure.
Nice. Wow, that was pretty detailed. So nice, amazing.
Okay, I hope I didn't miss anything big. I don't think so.
I think
you accurately described how badly the last session went for us.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool. Good. So we now know the situation. As far as I know, we started off we ended the last session in the apartment where Sin and Alaris kept hiding, and the whole group made their way through Amphail. The sun was already settling. They made their way for the night to Silarios' mansion, and I think we start on the way there. Silarios knows the way, so where the town hall was on this big, on this kind of hill in the city, they are surrounding. So there's the lower towns, so to say, where most of the stuff happens, and the further you go, the more beautiful also the houses become. And as you're moving up behind Silarios, you kind of move into that direction right now. Anything you want to do before you go there?
I want to ask you for a little bit of background information concerning the festivities on the next day, because my brother apparently is taking part in a tournament. I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember what it was, but I'm not 100% sure.
That is easy to make. Everyone who only Nemaya and Silarios can make a history check. Silarios with advantage, and now let's see how much you actually remember.
Oh.
Not much. I rolled a 9.
24.
So Nemaya, you know the basics. You have been there in one festival, but after the first day you actually traveled back again. You just escorted some roles there, so to say, so they can enjoy the festivities to just then head back to Waterdeep. While Silarios visited multiples of these festivals. Most of the time there is just the normal festivals where there are artists, where there's a lot of stuff to eat, a lot of different spices and different food from faraway countries. There is a lot of entertainment contests, arm wrestling contests and stuff. But every 4 years, there's a special day 2 to the festival where the people of Amphail, which is kind of represented by the from Waterdeep. So where more or less Waterdeepian nobles kind of fight for the right to represent humanity, so to say, or Waterdeep at the Three Lenses tournament in Silvermoon, which happens 3 months later when the next season goes to an end. And that's where a lot of people, visit the marketplace, where they have built up a little ring for the fightings, and it's a mix of dueling, and it's not only dueling, you have to have different disciplines, and the fighters can choose one, and Fail, like the Lord Warden of Fail, chooses the rest of them. So it's kind of like a quint fight.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I think I forgot to ask my brother who out of the family is actually staying at the mansion.
Yeah, I didn't
But
ask.
I think we'll figure that one out when we get there.
Why should we be worried?
No, you shouldn't be worried. I just didn't really bother to say bye when I left. So I was in a bit of a rush.
I can't wait to get to know the rest of your family.
Your family aren't going to have a problem with, like, tieflings or dragons or anything like that, are they?
I mean, probably.
Oh,
little
good.
Oh, that's lovely.
But that's why I'm really excited to bring you there, because I think this is a great opportunity to expand their horizon.
Okay. Make your way upwards the hills. Where down in Amphale and the common ground, the houses were kind of like 1 to 2 floors high. You already see that the houses here even take it a step further, and most of them have like 3 or 4 floors. And before the town hall, you take the first street left, and there is only like one big mansion in front of you, and it has like these big double doors where you'll move up, and there is some sort of door knocker, like massive golden door knocker. Yeah.
Wow. Swanky.
Fancy.
I can't remember. I think we just have to knock, to be honest.
I'll give
The
you something
secret
from the house in a
passwords?
second.
Wait. Let me. Before we do that, I'm just gonna check how everyone looks, and I'm gonna make sure to polish my hair a bit and make sure everything fits, and then we can head on in.
Okay. As I remember, you already tidied yourself up a bit with your spell before you entered Amphale. So you're not wilderness wrenched anymore. You're actually city suited, so to say. And you knock. Or more like vump, vump, vump. And after 1 minute or so, the door opens, and a red-haired human in her 30s, very elegantly dressed, stands in front of you. Yes. Oh, Lord Silarios, welcome. Your brother
thank you.
told me of your arrival. You haven't seen her
Well,
face.
Good to see you again. May you escort us to our rooms? We might stay for a while.
Of course. And you enter the house, and what you see first, you have like this big floor. There is, for most of you, you haven't seen such a big floor, and like some use the floor as a house size-wise, and in this floor you can probably get 5 families from the lower from the slums of Waterdeep to live in there. There are statues. It's very polished. There's marmor. There are like statues in the hallways, and you see a big staircase going up on the side. To the left, there is a big dining area. You don't see further in, And Ryan, what do you remember? Like, just to give you a quick random of your own house. So you know that in the basement, there is this ever hot bath. So the whole cellar, so to say, is kind of like your own, not your own, but like the family's bathing room. So like hot spring wise. There is in the main floor, there is like the living dining area. There are like work areas here. First floor are the guest rooms and the servant rooms. Second floor are the rooms for the kids. So we use like the whole second floor was split between you three. And on the third floor, there is the Lord's room, so to say, and also the secret vault where you keep your stuff. And what you also not forget is your father always told you about the secret passage out of Amphail in the basement. So if it's one point Amphail gets sieged, your family would actually have a secret way out.
It's pretty good to know. Well, yeah. I try to play cool when we enter, not seem like I'm impressed at all, because I obviously know everything, and try to act like this is just a normal Saturday.
The lady...
So,
yeah.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I would ask Silarios, so this is really where you grew up, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, keep your fingers to yourself for now.
Can I make a... no, not now. Let's do it later.
Okay. So the lady follows you in, and not after like 2 or 3 meters, Christoph is already coming from the dining room. Ah, there you are, little brother.
Hi, Chris.
So you're actually staying with us tonight. That's very amazing.
Yeah, I thought it would be rude to disregard your invitation. And, I mean, we're going to celebrate that you're going to take part in the tournament tomorrow, right?
Yes. Ruby, could you bring our guests up to the room? Silarios, a word?
Sure, I'll be with you in a second, everyone.
So
just follow Ruby.
You
She'll take care.
follow the butler?
Yeah.
Okay. Silarios stays in the dining area. As you go upwards, the staircase has beautiful oil-painted pictures in the size, like, life-size nearly. You see pictures of what could be a young Silarios. You see pictures of what probably is the rest of the family. You definitely can see Chris in his shining armor there, very proud, with the logo of the gauntlet, which you also have seen on his armor. And you moving upwards, and there is a room for each of you. So you don't even need to share a room. Each of you is just assigned your own room with a gracious big double bed with its own bath. So like 2 of you always have to share a bath, but like still the bath is big and very accommodating. And you, from the windows, you see over Amphail. The one on the other side see over the areas outside of Amphail. You see over the city's walls. You see into the horizon. It is beautiful here. Anything you want to do while settling in?
If the butler's not about, I think I'd like to go exploring.
So, okay. So the butler
just wander around.
Gets you to a room and then just bows and moves outside of your room.
Are our rooms next to each other, or are we spread across the place?
So there are multiple rooms. The first rooms you didn't enter, but all your rooms are kind of after each other. Not on the same like line, but like, if you go over the through the corner, like there's already the next room, so not far from each other.
Okay. Well, I guess I would like to check out what my room looks like in detail. Or are they all the same?
They kind of look the same. They have different pictures in there. They have like different colors of the walls. You have like your own closet. There's even some stuff in there. You already have, it looks like guest clothing actually, very comfortable clothing. And it also looks like some towels laid there.
I think I want to also, besides that room, take a look around and do a perception check if I see any valuables that are in the house.
You don't need to do a perception check for this case. You just look in your room, there's nothing really valuable. I mean, there's probably all of this stuff is probably really valuable, but you just can't take the bed or the picture with you, like in your pocket. So there's nothing like rings or stuff like that you could just get into. If you really, really want to go for it, the handles of the door look golden. So if you really want to, you could probably take that with you, but that's kind of the extent.
Yeah. This includes the general proximity on our floor, not just my room.
That just includes your room right now.
Oh, okay.
So you also exit the room like Nimai does, probably.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Ellery, Alaris, what are you going to do?
I think I would like to wash up. I haven't cleaned in a while, I think.
Okay. Ellery.
Okay, well, Ellerin, he's like baffled at first because it's so fancy. He's never been to a place that's this fancy before, and he's like, wow, people actually live like this. It's crazy. He walks around his room, and after that, I think he wants to go see if anyone else is up to something, like maybe Nimaya if she's walking around.
Okay.
And
so you're opening the door as well, and you already see like Sin and Nimaya kind of little like in not at the exact time, but after each other, you kind of enter the floor. You see each other, and it seems like you all have the same plan of looking around the house. But meanwhile, downstairs, Silarios, while you settle in your rooms, Christoph leads you into the dining area, and he looks at you, Silarios. And for the first time, you see his smile kind of, how to say it, not diminished, but he looks a bit mysterious right now, and he takes you by the shoulder, and dire news has reached me. Father is called.
What about what?
Father said you should be at home in Waterdeep.
Yeah. Well, I was at home, but then something called me. I mean, it's difficult to explain, but you've got your, what's it called, Tour and your Mr. Torm and Helm and Tour.
You mean the great gods?
Of course, your great gods. No disrespect. They guide your way, right? And they pave the way for your
support us in our righteous cause.
Exactly. And well, for me, I never really got the call from them, so I don't know. It's just
I'll make it easy for you, little brother. I promised Father to bring you home to Waterdeep. So I would really hate if we need to quarrel about this. So can you just promise me to stay until tomorrow, and then we'll leave for Waterdeep?
Yeah, I can promise that we're going to stay until tomorrow. But the thing is, I actually cannot go back right now. It's a bit of a secret mission. I mean, you're not part of the Lord's Alliance, you wouldn't get it, but it kind of involves dragons and some giants and guards. So yeah, we're in a bit of a life world rescuing mission here.
I'm sure Father will understand, but I already promised Father, and I keep my promises.
I know you do. And I'm sure we can figure something out.
Swear.
Excuse me?
Swear, little brother. Promise me.
Oh, I promise that we stay tomorrow.
That you escort me home. I'll guarantee for your safety.
Christoph. Right now, Christoph.
Yes,
I cannot go back to Waterdeep. This is undebatable, my friend. This is just not possible.
I guess we have a problem here then.
I'm looking around, looking at the, thinking about the warm bath in the cellar, and thinking to myself how I can spin this that I can at least stay another night. So I say, maybe, okay, you know what? Maybe we can I mean, I promise that I won't leave until tomorrow, and then we can talk about it tomorrow. So you can prepare for your tournament tomorrow, and then after that, we'll talk this through.
You know, Father did so much for you. You really owe him.
Excuse me?
You know how much Father spent just for your education? Alone?
Christoph, don't
give me the look.
Your feelings onto me right here. Okay?
Don't give me the look.
Okay. I thought you changed a bit, but I guess it's just same old Christoph. Thinking that Father is so great because you were the worst and that you got to do whatever you wanted. But just imagine if this wasn't the thing you wanted to do, huh? What then?
I am chosen by the gods. How can I not follow this path? Father planned for me something entirely differently. He wanted that I be some military general of the Lord's Alliance, and look at me. I defied Father.
So you should get me. You should get me. Father accepted that you had a different path in mind because of the gods, because of God's plan, and not what Father intended. And
Exactly,
this is the same
so
for me
talk
right now.
to him.
That's what I want to do.
Good. Tomorrow, like, we have a last night here, and then we move to Waterdeep.
But I really need to get back into the opposite direction. That Waterdeep is. I can't.
You can
leave
do that afterwards for sure.
How about this? I finish my quest that I'm on right now because I cannot let the gods wait, and I cannot risk the safety of our world right now.
The safety of our world. Listen to yourself.
Christoph, I would love to tell you what I know, but it's confidential, and Maxime would dishonor me if I would talk to you about it.
You know, Father is a high-ranking member of the Lord's Alliance. You can just talk to him.
But I don't want to be dependent on Dad right now, okay? Just get it. This is... I want to do this myself.
Make a
I can't just go
persuasion check.
back to him.
The whole dad thing is good. Just let's see how convincing you are actually.
Deception?
No, a persuasion.
Persuasion. 15.
Oh, I actually need to roll against it. Ha! Never mind. You'll stay for the tournament tomorrow? You're going to watch it?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you can see my glorious win tomorrow, and afterwards we'll talk.
That's a fair deal to me.
But be prepared to leave for Waterdeep.
Yeah, just don't let this distract you from your tournament tomorrow. I would really hate to see you fail.
Ha! I won't fail.
All right. Perfect.
Excuse me, I need to do some preparations.
Is the water still hot down below in the...
It's still hot. And he
Did you actually? Oh wait, did Father actually implement my idea of having the steam from the fires down below heat our ground floor?
This was your idea?
Of course.
Interesting. Well. Anyway, off I go. Sin, Elorian, and Nemaya, you probably have heard like the last bits of the conversation. Not the most part of it, but kind of like the last stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In general, I would like to go to Alaris and say something to her in private. Is she still in her room?
I mean, the room is open, but as you go in,
she's occupied right now.
I'm probably done by then.
Alaris, are you there? Can I come in?
Yes, you can. I'm done. Like,
Okay. Have you seen this place? This is insane. I thought he was just a tall talker, but they are seriously rich.
I kind of assumed he was rich from.
I always thought something shady was happening there with him, but maybe his family is just as shady anyway. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What is that?
Well, earlier on, he said, keep your hands to yourself, Sin. But what his eyes said was, take from the rich, give to the poor. That's what I saw.
So you want me to help you?
I think if we spread out, we will cover more ground. I do think so. Or at the very least, you can stand watch while I be a bit perceptive here and there. You know my drone. What I'm trying to say.
Do we share the cost? The cut?
Of course, it's always 50-50.
All right, I'll stand out watch.
All right. I'm not sure if we have time now. Whenever the opportunity presents itself.
All right, let me know.
While you're talking inside, Elarin and Amaya, what are you going to do?
I turn to Elarin after looking around again, and I say, "It seems like it would be hard to find anything to do here."
Really hard to find. Didn't you hear what Silarios mentioned? There was something about some hot springs or something downstairs, right?
Yeah, sure. We can chill.
Sounds nice to me.
And maybe actually that's not the worst thing in the world, considering the experience of the last few days. And Maya has flashbacks to being slashed repeatedly by a vampire.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very rough experience for everyone, I think.
Shall we go and find the hot springs then?
Can we do that? That'd be awesome. Let's go.
You already saw like in your room that there have been towels and stuff. So you can just go back in, take the towels, and look for the bathroom, so to say.
Let's do that. Let's go and find the private bathhouse.
Go upwards or downwards?
Downwards, right?
Okay. So as you go downwards, you kind of see Kristoff exiting the dining hall and moving into another room in the basement. And Silarios is just standing there.
You're right, Silarios?
What? Yes, of course. Nothing to worry about. Have you experienced the bath already?
We were on our way to find it, actually. Just
beautiful idea.
Wash off the weight of the world.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Sounds like a great idea.
You make your way downwards on the stairs, and while you go downwards the stairs, the scenery kind of changes immediately. While upstairs it was all real mansion and beautiful and house, you go downstairs and immediately it's stone. It's the air is already a bit more dense. It's it feels more humid. And as soon as you go down the stairs, you see this huge pool of water that is it's not a straight pool. It is more like in the mountain, kind of with different. It has different paths. It's curvy. There are different spots where you can hide, for example, where there you can even jump like from the rocks into the pool, and you already see that the water is steamy. So it's definitely.
Is it a natural?
You're not
I've
sure.
forgotten the name for it. I'll ask Silarios.
Natural alcove, or
is it like, was the house built on top of a natural like vent? Or...
it hasn't been. This is definitely unnatural, but it looks natural.
Witchcraft.
How old is the building, Silarios? How long have you been here, your family?
Oh, generations. It's been in the family as long as I can remember, and I don't think my grandfather remember anything else. So, it has quite the history. And then one question is the butler that was greeting us? Was that Hubert,
No,
the one that
You haven't
okay.
seen her before.
Okay. And yeah, then I just confidently walk towards the water and just drop all the clothing and just jump in.
Okay. Naked Silarios.
Nemaya seconds that.
Okay. So as you drop your living armor, it kind of like you see as like little branches like move up, and it kind of like moves towards the wall and ties it up itself.
It does what? Sorry?
It tidies it up itself. It kind of like moves to the wall, and like instead of just carelessly thrown away, it just puts itself towards the wall, and
I nod impressed and continue on my way.
So Nemaya, it's very interesting because your wings are now fully unfolded, so to say, and jump into the water. And as you are in the water, while Silarius' head just is outside of the water, you see also like the tips of your wings kind of out of the water. Okay, it's very comfortable.
Yeah, I
Ellerin,
tried
are you
to.
joining us?
Oh yeah, for sure. Ellerin joins as well.
Okay,
Just the same thing.
close.
Yeah. Yep.
Where did you leave the other two?
Oh, they're probably looting the house of Wreak. Let's be honest.
Yep.
When did Sin ever listen to anything you had to say, Silarios?
True. I mean, I did warn him. I mean, I hope. I'm not worried about him actually escaping with anything important. I'm just hoping that he doesn't trigger any large alarms or gets turned into a stone or something. Because of the defense mechanism of the building.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I just said I would lean back and try to figure out how to approach tomorrow.
After like 2 minutes, the butler is coming down. She looks at the clothes at the floor and is like, well, anything I can get you, Lord, sir, and lady?
No, thank you.
Yeah, is there what kind of wine is in season right now?
Oh, you ask me. I'll consort with with Christoph and.
Yeah, just bring me the most expensive bottle. It's fine.
That's exactly what I need to consort with Christoph about.
Thank you.
As she goes, she just takes a second look at Nemaya. You're not sure what kind of look it is. If it's curiosity or some other. You're not sure, but she's.
Can I roll insight for him?
Yeah, you can.
Just to see. I kind of smirk at her regardless. I am not very insightful at all. I rolled a 5, but I smirk anyway.
Yeah, she could be flirting with you. You don't know.
Nemaya kind of just Nemaya smirks, holds her gaze uncomfortably long.
Good. She goes upwards. Sin, Alaris, what are you doing?
Did we notice that they went downstairs for the bath?
Well, currently outside there is no one anymore, so could be anywhere.
Alaris, I think this might be our chance. They'll never expect it. They'll never see it coming now. They all seem to be busy. Did you spot anything where we should go first?
If we take something, don't you think they would suspect us?
But why would they? They all think we're good friends of Silarios.
I mean, Silarios might suspect us.
I don't think so. I think he would trust. And why not, right? We wouldn't ever do anything.
Innocent Sin.
You know me. Where do we start?
I haven't really seen much.
All I saw were these golden knobs, but I feel like that is a bit too obvious if they go missing.
Yeah, that would be obvious, especially if it's the rooms that we were given.
Maybe we should explore some more. Is there any obvious path that we could take where we?
Yeah, man, there's stairs upwards, there's stairs downwards, and there are other rooms on this floor.
I don't know. Is there any especially I assume it's a very explanatory like a staircase with a lot of decorations and like golden.
There's only
knobs or
one
something.
staircase, but if you look at it, you have the feeling, because especially since your passive perception is so high, you already kind of recognize that the further you go up, the more decorated, like it gets fancier upwards.
Unless I think we should head upstairs. The others
let's
went
go
downstairs,
upstairs, yeah.
and we either find them upstairs and we know that we might look for another opportunity later, or if they're not there, we must have gone and we
Downstairs.
have the space we need. You know. Let me sneak ahead and then we'll see.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, so you're
And I
trying
would
to
like
sneak upwards?
Yeah, so that if I was to see someone, I would like
Mhm.
take a step back, hide, so we don't get spotted immediately by some butler.
Imagine a thick dragonborn trying to sneak up there.
12.
Okay. As you sneak upstairs, you go up the stairs and you see at the far end of the corridor a lady who is currently just cleaning the floors. And at the last stair, you kind of make this noise, and she's like, huh? But as she sees you, she's just like averting the gaze right away and just keeps cleaning. She doesn't care too much.
Alaris, stop making so much noise.
What?
And get over here. It's just someone who's doing the cleaning. I think they once spotted us. We might be able to blame it on her.
Oh, sin.
Come up here. Let's see what they've got.
Alright,
Okay,
I go up to sit.
on the third floor, there's still one more floor you could go upwards. But this room, it looks... there are more pictures, and there are 2 or 3 pictures where you can actually see Silarios' face in different, periods of his youth.
You son of a bitch.
Don't you dare touch it.
Do I see anything special about pictures? Because, I know oftentimes people keep their safes
Make a perception
behind...
check.
Okay.
Could I also do a perception check?
Yeah, of course.
17.
13.
Fail, Sparrowhawk heist. You're looking at the pictures, and typically, since you have some experience with it, in where if there would be a safe or something behind it, you would see some marks or like little scars, so to say, on the wall, like scratch marks. But all of this look very normal to you, and you would not expect something behind any of those.
Okay. I think for now we should head further upstairs, see if there's people there, if there's anything more obviously valuable, before we do anything with this lady watching.
Alright. If you sneak ahead, do I just stay behind?
Yeah, stay behind and stand there, like, the least suspiciously you could possibly stand there. God.
I don't think I could talk my way up if someone catches me.
Done. So you just need to do the common dragonborn growl that we all know. That sign that you do, like, rah, where people just think you make noises like that. You know what I mean, right? Where they always think you make that noise. You just do that sometimes, but we know it's just our sign. And
if they ask, what am I doing there?
Come again?
And if they ask, what am I doing there? Just standing there.
Oh, you're just exploring the house? Nothing wrong with that.
Admiring
And-
Silarios' beautiful
how would I-
art.
How would I signal you if someone is coming up?
So you're standing
Well,
there
then
arguing on the stairs
growl.
right now.
What?
That's the whole thing I'm trying to tell you. We need to get this sign going.
Oh,
Doing
like a
the
signal.
dragonborn noise, yes.
Okay,
Just do a dragon noise.
but that's not what I asked the first thing.
I'm confused. I think we'll get it done. We've done this a countless
I
times.
meant was how am I gonna talk my way out of something? And then you're
Yeah,
like,
that's
just
no. You don't need to talk your way out of anything because no one's gonna suspect you.
innocent dragon.
Just tell them if they're anything like Silarios. Tell them how great this house is, how beautiful the mansion is, how amazing everything just works together. The layout, the paintings, and this. Look at
Okay,
Silarios'
okay.
beauty at the wall and on this painting. You see?
All right.
At this
Lots of
point, the
ways that you
lady
can
is
take
just.
this
I'm sorry to interrupt you, and just goes back by you. Obviously, she thinks that you have business here or something, and she doesn't want to interrupt you, so she just moves away.
Oh,
Where is she going? Is she going upstairs or downstairs or further into that?
Then she goes downstairs.
perfect.
How many doors do we see to the left and right? Anything that stands out?
There are 3 rooms exactly.
Maybe we should check out one of these rooms, see what's inside of it.
Excuse me.
So you want to check out some of the rooms?
Yeah, just like maybe peek through the keyhole if that's possible.
Yeah. You can peek through a keyhole for the first room, and the first room looks very tidied up, very clean. There's not much lying around there. Also, the wall and everything is white. There's some symbols on the wall. Maybe if you make a religion check, but from more you don't really see through the keyhole.
11.
Yeah, hard to tell. It's not really your expertise in this area.
Okay, this one doesn't seem too interesting. Move on.
Okay. So next keyhole, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is a bit more colorful. There are a lot of books lying around. There's even some. I'm not sure if it's if it's how do you say it. Over the bed, there are some. It looks like planets or something, which are on little things. Little how to say it. I don't know. Strings.
Stands.
Yeah, I don't know. Strings, which are like bouncing off over the bed. You can see more.
Like a mobile.
Okay. This one, I whispered to Alaris, this one seems interesting. Looks like might be some alchemy, some astronomy, magic. Always valuable. But let's check out the third room before we make up our mind.
The third room is what you see. It's a bit similar to the first one, but in this one you see big paintings of battle, and you even see a little weapon rack in the room.
Oh.
This one might be interesting as well. I'd still prefer to see if I can hear anyone in room 2. With like putting my ear to the door if I can tell if there's anyone inside. Then I'd say Alaris, stand guard. Remember
Okay.
the girl. Stand by the stairs. And then I'll peek inside.
The second one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you enter, this room as well looks very tidied up. But what you see all over the room, there are different books. It looks like history of Faerun, a study about dragons. There is like studies about like economics and other different like history books about religion. You see that there is it kind of is a bit bigger than your rooms downstairs, like around 2 times bigger actually. And there's not much in there actually. Just some closets. There's some. Maybe there was something more in this room. It looks kind of emptier than it should be. It looks like it hasn't been used in quite some time.
Can I do like a perception check if I see any levers that can, or like maybe books?
More an
that
investigation
seem like-
check in this
Okay.
case actually.
Like books that I could move and then
You can.
shelf.
You can look. Investigation
Okay.
check.
13.
Okay. You're pretty sure that one of the books could be one, and you try to pull it out, and there's nothing really there, and the others don't look too interesting to you.
God damn it.
It also
what
looks
a
very clean. It doesn't
disappointment.
look like there's like a lot of valuables in here either. It's kind of like an abandoned room, who maybe someone has lived for a time.
That's a good sign. If there's abandoned rooms like this, maybe they won't notice if anything's gone for a while. I would throw a very quick glance on, like, if I can see books with the topics of Baal or something like how to kill a god or.
Well, what you can see about like general stuff about different gods, not about Baal, more like religious texts about military. No, military. Oh my god, now I'm getting witchy. How they called? But she's called Miliki. Miliki, there we go. Sorry. About Miliki, for example. There's even about Tyr. There's also a book about the pantheon of the dwarven gods, for example. Stuff like that.
Okay. No more time to waste. Nothing of interest here. So I would slip out of the room again and look over to Alaris if she's seen anything.
No one
Nope.
bothered you so far.
Yeah, nothing. No one's come here.
Okay. Then I'll walk over to the third room with the weapon rack.
Just open it. This one also looks rather unused. The weapon rack, from if you look at it right now, they are wooden swords. They're actually training swords and not real swords. But what you can see now is that there are different, all over the rooms, there are different paintings of, as I said, battles or fight scenes. And there are also some books there, but they're mostly about heraldic, war tactics, and looks like this was a room of someone who was really intransigent and hitting people in the face.
Might be Christoph's room, potentially. Someone is fighting a lot. But nothing that looks worth our time, I assume. Okay, disappointedly, I go outside again. Look at Alaris and I'm like, we're wasting our time here.
So nothing.
Nothing here. Now, sorry that I have to go out of character here. How much time should we spend on this? Because I would probably look at the top floor now, but I don't want to keep the others.
I think it's fine to keep others waiting.
As long as
We're just chilling
We're
in a
just
bath anyway,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
So
Okay, then let's not waste any more time, Laris. Let's go upstairs. And I would like to sneak upstairs, so
Okay, roll.
once again. Oh, it's getting worse.
Oh!
13.
It's the same thing here. Some of the stairs squeak a little, but not too loud. You know, it's not that you would alarm the whole house or something, but it's not totally quiet. But you go upwards, and this is more strange where here right now, because there's only one door, and there's not a big floor.
I grow suspicious, and I want to cast.
Could be vampire up there.
Yeah, who knows? I've got very bad experiences in rooms high up in buildings like this. Detect good and evil.
Okay, you cast Detect Good and Evil.
Yeah, use my first skill slot today.
There are two things you feel, but one is really overshadowed by the others. And you feel like a small evil somewhere down below, but right away above the evil, there's such an overwhelming good force. It's kind of like hits you off the ground.
Where
really.
is that?
Wait, so the evil is down below, but the good is...
It's overshadowing it.
In which direction was that?
Upstairs.
No,
Okay.
like from the Maya upstairs, from Sin downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the middle.
Between you and the mayor.
But it's not coming from Alaris.
No.
Okay. It's a bit too much goodness here for me. Okay, let's move on to the door.
Okay,
And,
it's locked.
Don't you have some of them thievery tools?
Do have myself some thievery tools indeed.
I mean, you worked on the chest once.
Yeah, I definitely have them. I would once again rather like peek through the keyhole just to see if there's like mostly because I want to make sure I'm not barging on someone who's like chilling in the room and I have to explain myself.
As you look inside, it looks more like a little hallway, which then goes into two directions, left and right.
But if they don't want us to go here, there must be something valuable inside. Others, I think you should come up the stairs. There might be something here. And I want to waste no time and start using my thievery tools on the door.
Alright, I head up.
Make a dexterity check with proficient, like plus proficient bonus.
Okay, so that's +4 plus proficiency bonus is... Where is it listed here?
Next to walking speed, next to charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's +7 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
8.
15.
Okay.
50.
So it's a bit tricky. Yeah, you're not getting it on the first try, but like you spend some time, and after like I would say around like 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in between, you hear the click.
Still got it. Okay. I slowly open the door so it doesn't make any sound.
That's fine. You're now looking at a hallway where there's not really something. It's just a short hallway. So where it's split then into two directions because there's just limited space in this house, and it seems that like where the door was, there's just not much space between the outer wall, and the floor where I've been in so far. So it kind of splits into two directions, which probably ends in different rooms, or I don't know, but.
How much time has passed? Have we like been dawdling for a while now?
I mean, probably like 10 to 15. You spend like 5 to 10 minutes on the lock, and then you just like 5 minutes just plus the arguing. I would say 20 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm debating if we should speed things up by letting Elaris go to one of the rooms, at least peek through the... Oh, is it rooms at the end of the hallway?
No, from this on, as you go forward, you see it's really open, and it looks like a big loft. It's kind of like a mix of hunting loft. They're like deers, like heads of deers, for example, and like other beasts, like a bear is even there. There is pelts on the floor. There's a big double bed. There's like little, how do I say it? Like this little... God, English is a hard language. Anyway, there's closets. There's, but there's even there's a bathroom which you can see. Yeah.
Did both ways lead to this area, or one of them?
Well, one of them leads to the sleeping area, kind of. The other one leads to a bigger open loft room, so to say.
Okay. Well, we don't spot anyone in that area.
No.
Okay. Okay.
So you enter.
Some funny ideas.
So do you go in both areas, or just like enter one? Like you can look in both, of course, but do you want to investigate something more closely?
Maybe I find jewelry in the sleeping area.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, come on. Gotta something here, Silarios. How do I keep going such horrible? This is 12. Okay.
So you enter the room, you look for the bed, and then you need to make a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
19.
Okay. As soon as you move towards the bed, you hear something, and you look upwards, and you see over the bed there are like two giant swords like hanging over the bed, and as you move towards the bed, you see both of them shaking and moving.
Oh!
I try to jump. Wait, swords hanging there.
Swords, yes.
Okay, I take a step back.
And as you take a step back, you see the two swords exiting their where they were holded, and they're moving towards you. And you roll initiative.
I warned you.
So So, what's your initiative?
Excellent.
15.
15. Alaris, just for the record.
What? My armor class?
No, your initiative.
Oh, 2. Oh, I didn't roll, sorry. I thought it was just him in initiative.
I need you. You may come to rescue. I don't know.
8.
Okay, cool. It's your turn, Sim. You see the swords approach you.
I guess I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Can't even fly away because I can also fly. That's not good. Okay.
How do we attack this thing?
Yeah, that's the question. How do you do damage to this nonsense?
Tick-tock.
Okay. I cast Sacred
Oh my god.
Flame. Does it make sense to cast that here? Maybe it's just a better idea to actually
Run.
I'm not gonna run from 2 swords. I'll see first if I have to run. I wanna check if I can just fit the physical damage because that would probably be way more than the spell here. I mean, I have 2 actions, right?
Yeah, and a bonus action.
And a bonus action.
Action, movement, bonus.
If I don't move, can I cast? How far are they away? Are they in melee range? Because I just took a step back and they're hovering in front of me now.
Well, you could. Yeah, I would say like with 1 step forward, you're definitely in melee range.
I would have to move before I attack.
Nah, this is kind of like, while you hit, you probably can take the step forward.
Okay. I don't know why I don't know this right now, but can I do 2 attacks then? Because I don't waste one of my.
No, because you only have 1 action, and with the 1 action, you can say attack. And some classes give you like 2 attacks, but I don't even think you have that.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't have
I
2
do.
attacks.
You can have a bonus action for the second attack if you attack with in your main
Okay.
action.
Okay, let me quickly see for my spell here. Sacred Flame is instantaneous. It's 1 action though. Huh. So maybe I could attack with my swords or my dagger, and then it says 1 action.
Yeah, 1 action is not a bonus action.
Okay, so I have basically 1 action, 2 bonus action.
No, you have a movement action, an action, and a bonus action.
Okay, movement action. That's the big one. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it. Now then, just attack with my dagger and rapier.
Okay, good.
All right. I guess I don't have sneaking.
No.
Nice try, though.
Okay, let's see. It's promising 19.
Okay, you hit it.
Okay,
Deal
damage. So for the rapier and the sword, right?
If you attack
dagger,
with bonus action as well, yes. Then you need to, but you need to hit a second time.
Oh, okay. Because I want to hit with both weapons.
Then roll another one.
Oops, I dropped my key. Nice. Second one's only 10.
Okay, so you hit only with 1.
Alright, so I hit with the rapier. It's a d8. I'm not gonna do much damage yet. I think I'll need Elris. That is only. Oh wait, the second one is actually. What did I say? 10.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
Okay, that hits.
That hits. Okay, because a +7 on hit DC, not +4. Okay, so my rapier attack was 5 +4, so it's 9, and then my dagger is 3 +4 is 7, and then there's this special action here. But how long does that last again with my Bloodseeker?
Which special action?
Not special action. My Bloodseeker gets damaged.
Well, it lasts until 1 day.
Until next sunrise, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So?
Yo, so it's
Okay.
7 plus. I got it. 7 plus 9 is 16.
You hit the swords like clunk, clunk. And it's their turn.
So nothing happens.
The first one
nothing-
misses, the second one gets advantage because they both gang up on you.
Oh, they're flanking me.
That is 16.
16? Yeah, I've got only. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Okay. So that is
Oh,
9
that
points
sounds
of
like-
damage.
9 points of damage, and I want to cast, as a reaction, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, do it.
Which is you point your finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature, it takes 2d10. Dexterity saving throw. It's 9 damage.
Okay, you see as the sword flares up.
Do I have
The
to
sword's
feeling
good.
that
Darius, it's your
does
turn.
anything?
So I'm like not far away, I
No,
guess.
you're outside of the room, but you hear Sin
But I
like
can hear the
clank, clank.
commotion. Yeah. And I go go check what's happening.
Yeah, you see Sin with 2 flying swords.
What
use
the
it
hell
now,
did
yeah.
you do?
I don't.
Okay,
Do you have actually your sword with you? I don't think you actually took your sword upstairs, right? I mean, like
What,
you're in a
no.
house. Did you really go with like full greatsword? Like
Me?
no,
No,
ours.
me. My greatsword.
Just asking here, because it depends. Kind of like what the steward thought of you. So I need an info here. Do you have your sword with you or not?
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, I don't really have my weapon here. But can I... So the swords are in front of him. In front of Sin.
They're
And
currently
then
hovering over the bed, and he's like standing in front of the bed. Ah!
Can I use my ice breath without hitting Sin?
I mean, you could try.
Try to warn him.
Best.
Yeah. You need to like dodge out the way when this happens.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
will do.
I haven't done this in a while, yeah.
Okay,
This is a-
while you do that, Sin, you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. I still take half of this, if you even if I do it successfully, okay, this should work. 26.
Okay, since it's so good and she also warned you, you duck out of the way as she exhales her ice breath.
Okay, so it's 2d6. Whoa! It fell. 11.
Okay, you see as the bed like bursts, like you see wood fly into different directions as your eyes like hits the surroundings.
I that's the only thing I could do.
And also the swords get hit, and you see as they lose traction in flight, but but then they catch themselves again and
Oh,
they're
no.
levitating again.
I think we have to get out of here.
Is it my
Sin,
turn?
it's your turn. Yeah, the bed is broke.
Oh,
Mm,
this went great.
shit.
Really?
Okay, now there's one last thing I have hope.
Throw holy water at it. It works.
So I perceive these things as completely immune to all of our attacks so far.
It didn't feel like it had much of an impact, yeah.
Okay. Then I will use my second spell slot. I have two. This is my last one. And I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself and turn into Christoph.
Okay. Make a deception check.
Oh god. I really need this to work.
We believe.
Oh yes! 18 plus 1, 19.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Come on,
Okay.
stupid sword. Won't be able to tell the difference.
The swords are flying towards you, pass you, and attack Alaris.
Oh no!
Saved.
Good luck, Alaris.
I hit a double 1 right now on the second sword attack.
Ha.
So only one hits you, the other one just flies off in a bit into the direction. This one hits you with 10 points of damage.
I'm gonna parry.
Okay, do it.
With what?
Oh, yeah, it's true, actually.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Thanks.
I mean, I have armor.
Hands.
I mean, I have armor on.
Yeah, but you
Can't
can't
I just
parry with
activate-
that.
Not even on the.
No, that's like... You need a weapon for that. To parry.
Okay, then.
Oh, you should grab them.
Yeah, you can try. I mean...
Grapple.
Can I do that as a
Yeah, you can try to
reaction?
grapple them. No, but as an act, it's your turn now. So
Okay.
You can try to grapple
Okay,
them.
but wait. I'm just gonna take 10 damage quickly.
Yes.
Okay. But only the one's near me. That
The other
one
one
flew
flew a
off,
bit
isn't it?
off, yeah. But you can try to
Okay.
grapple the one.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Athletics. Don't fail me now. 20, but not natural.
Okay, you grab the sword and you actually hold it in your hand as it tries to wriggle free.
Nice.
What do I do with this?
Don't let go.
Anything else you want to do in your turn? You still have movement and...
God.
Let me check if I can do anything else.
I mean, now you have a weapon.
Yeah, now I have a weapon.
Good. Now you can parry the one that's heading back your way.
Yes, so I'll wait.
Okay. Sin. Or Krista.
Okay. Am I even still in this combat, or am I
You are in
out of
combat,
combat
definitely.
now? Scheiße. Otherwise, I would have been like, Alice, keep it at bay.
You can do this
they have-
anyway. So, like, this is
Okay,
an option.
if they have swords here, there must be something worthwhile. And
You wanna
I,
make an-
Oh,
You wanna make an investigation check?
yeah, I
Okay,
want to do
do it.
investigation. Come on,
Priorities.
must have been worth it. Kind of all been for nothing. It's only an 8.
With all the battle going on, and it's really hard to focus and concentrate this turn. So, oh yeah, the swords are there. The one tries to break free. You don't even need to. I mean, you do one check. If you roll a 1, you succeed. It succeeds. Otherwise, because it rolled a 2, I don't think it will get free. I mean, it has plus. Never mind. Yeah, roll. Just roll. Athletics.
Roll what? Athletics.
No.
Natural 1?
Oh, perfect.
No way! Are you
But that's a 7. But that's a
No.
but plus 6, that's 7.
There's a plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually still works.
Athletics is plus, athletics is plus
Yeah, it
6.
still works though. So since you have so much of athletics, you actually it nearly escapes your grip as you just grab it again and like just hold it down. As the second one shakes off and like tries to get at you and tries to hit you. And it has an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, now you can parry if you want to.
Yes, I'm gonna parry.
Okay.
That's a
That's
D8.
13 points of damage.
13. So I'm gonna roll plus 2, so it only takes 3 damage.
Okay, so you
'Cause I rolled an
parry,
8.
but since it's levitating, it has an easier time to just outmaneuvering you and just slices you, but you kind of deflected it. So
Yeah.
Sin, your turn again. No, Alaris,
Can
it's your
I-
turn. Never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So can I only hold the one with 2 hands?
the other
or
one.
Can I grab both?
You can try to grapple the other one as well, yeah. But
Okay,
with
let's try and do
disadvantage
that.
because it's already have one struggling here. But
Sin, if I can't get this, you better try and get it.
We have to throw them out the window or something.
That's a disadvantage. They were both 14
Okay.
plus 6, 20.
It's a natural 1, so you grab the other one as well. Now you have 2 swords in hand.
Yes, that 2 swords.
And you gotta like lock them into a wardrobe or something.
Look for a chest or a wardrobe or
Yes.
something.
I do.
There is
Gotta
actually a
find
chest
anything.
there.
Oh,
What? Okay, then I'll go for the chest.
Okay, it's locked. You wanna pick it?
ah,
This is the quickest luck pick I ever did in my entire life.
Do it.
It's a natural 1.
Okay.
oh!
So as you try to pick the lock,
Perfect.
yeah, one of your thief fools like hands just breaks off into shit, and like it feels like there's something locked now in the chest. So before you actually can open the chest again and try to pick it again, you would need to like fiddle that out again, so you can try again.
Oh.
Can I use my bonus action for fiddling that out again?
No, this I mean this will take a while, but you can.
Oh, scheiße.
Was a good plan though.
Is there anything else?
I mean, there's a closet, there is a drawer.
Well, let's run to the closet with my movement action and bonus action. Open the closet to see if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there's like clothing inside and stuff. So, but you can definitely hold it together, I guess.
Okay. Is it blockable?
No.
We probably have to like bend something around the.
Yeah, that's possible, I guess.
Tie it up or something.
Oh, is there a chair in the room?
Yeah.
Then you can like put it underneath the.
The knobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the drawer is open now.
Yeah.
It's now the sword's turn. They try to wriggle free.
Oh, you gotta hold them. You gotta hold them.
Do you have to roll athletics again?
Athletics check, yeah.
22.
That first one, yeah. Second one.
Oh, the first one. 23.
Okay, both. You still hold. Okay,
Yes,
swords can't get free. It's your turn, Silarios.
You can do it.
I'm gonna move closer to Sin,
Mm-hmm.
so that when he opens the
Already open.
is it already up? Okay, then I
Already.
just throw it in and then we close.
Throw in, close, and you hold.
Throw it in, close. And
Okay.
we hold it there.
Just make one more strength check for me.
Oh, come on, Alaris, you got this.
Strength or athletics?
Strength.
23 again.
Yes.
You're holding like a hero. You hear the swords inside like chuck, chuck, and you see some like wood splittering, but you're holding. Sin.
Okay, I need to get something to tie this whole thing up. I do have a rope with me. Is that the best thing I can find? So I wanna.
So you have your backpack with you while you went upstairs? Just asking.
I mean, I was going for thievery. I
So you had
would
the
say that
backpack
I
with
have
you.
my
Okay, sure. Just
yeah
asking.
with my thieving tools and like a rope knotted to my side. You never know when you have to
Okay.
get out the window, you know, to like escape.
Or, lock some swords in a cap.
Okay.
Okay, let me
So use the
take my
rope
equipment.
and
Yes, and if possible, I would also like to take a chair and put it underneath.
Sure, you do
So it's
that.
like double secured.
it looks for the moment it's holding, but you see it's like chung chung, and you see also as the swords try to hack their way through.
Oh,
you
we
got a
need to
bit
run
of
out of
time,
here.
but you see already wood splintering. You're not sure how long it will hold, but it holds for now.
Okay, I would just to make this whole thing worth it somehow. Is this sleeping area connected to the lounge area? Is it one big room?
No, like the sleeping area is a separate room, and then like you had to go through the corridor, and then there would be the dining
Other
area,
hallway
the,
for
not the dining, let's say the loft, the hunter's loft.
Okay. Is combat over right now?
For now, yeah.
Okay, I would really just like Alaris. What did it cost?
Everything.
We have to run through this. Please just
Run back. Just go run back to where we came from.
no. Okay, you can run. I'm gonna. Okay,
I run.
I'm gonna quickly.
What? Sorry?
Are you already through?
No, yeah, like you see more wood splintering.
Okay, I wanna run through this area and see left and right if I see anything of value or like a valuable chest.
So you
just
both go through
take-
to the other room, or one stays in
I'm
the...
running out.
So you both
Yeah.
run out? As soon as you run out of the bedroom, the sound stops and you hear like clink, clink, clink.
Okay, let's not end this again.
How do
what
I
that
explain
mean
this?
is- I know one more thing that we can do. How heavy does that chest seem to be?
The one with, in the
The
sleeping
bedroom. It must be locked for a
Quite.
reason. It must be there for a reason.
It looks massive actually. Yeah. But
Ah,
together you
scheiße.
probably could lift it, I guess. It's definitely like a meter or something, like a meter. And
We
like
just need to
30.
get it onto the hallway, and then we can smash it open.
How are we gonna explain all of this? There's like ice on the bed.
It's gonna melt. I mean, my original plan was to give some of the loot to the cleaning lady while I'm disguised as Christoph, as a reward for her service, and then she would have been suspicious if they found.
Oh.
Wow.
But maybe we can still do this. But I have to think of something that explains the whole ice on the bed scenario. That was an interesting turn of events. And we can't just give up right now. We need to get
Are
something.
there
out of this.
windows? Are there windows?
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
We can just open the windows and the blinds and let it melt. Let the sun come in and melt the ice.
I do like this too. Yeah, it's like brilliant. And also, I have a rope with me in case things turn out really ugly. Then we can always get out of the window with the rope.
Just throw the swords out the window.
Or we throw the swords out the window, but I'm afraid that they would come all the way around again. And
It would take time for them to come back in.
time that we don't have right now. We're gonna get the chest out of that room so we can open it in peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the basement. So it's around like, around like, I would say 25 to 30 minutes down in the basement. Water is really good. Also,
I've been
you got
trying
some
to
wine.
Yeah, I've been trying to get more information out of Silarios on where we might find a Harper Mage and what else might happen tomorrow, and just chatting.
Anything specifically?
Yeah, just the Harper Mage stuff, because I really want to get on that.
Yeah, I was thinking about who we could ask about that. Could definitely ask my father once I meet him, and if it goes the way of Christoph and him, they want me back in Waterdeep tomorrow, or they want to escort me back to Waterdeep. But I said we can't go right now because we have a world rescuing mission right now.
I bet
Which
that
is-
went down well.
I did manage to convince him to talk about it tomorrow again, because I think Christoph is actually, I'd say he's a bit more understanding when it comes to not taking the side of my father, because, I mean, Gunther, he's the one that's also an officer in the Lord's Alliance. That's my other brother. And I don't think he would understand. But I think with Christoph not being part of the Lord's Alliance, but actually discovering his own way, even if it fit father's design for his son, I think he might understand that I want to go my own way. But I hope the talks go well tomorrow, and then we can go on our journey. But if not, then I might need to go back to Waterdeep. But then I could message you on what I get, on what kind of information I get from my father.
That's not something you get to do on your own, I'm afraid.
Well then.
I can't risk it. I'm sorry. Not after 20 years. We'll figure it out. Is there anyone else in town that you know that might be able to help us out? I made a contact in one of the taverns. I could ask her as well. One of Milosh's friends. Mirosh, sorry.
Yeah, I'd say we ask. Do we have any kind of letters or information that we needed to bring to this town?
We have something from Liang what's her name? Xi Liang.
See?
Liang.
See?
Xi
pearl.
Liang.
Alaris says
See.
that.
True.
No. I deliberately took that so
Oh.
that it didn't get thieved.
I thought I took it.
Did you take it in the end?
I think I did.
Maybe
I
you
thought
did.
Alaris did, to be honest. This was
As
my
a group, we were given that to deliver to the Liang family.
No, it was specifically Alaris because
Yeah.
she fought with her.
Yeah. But other than that, no, we kind of wanted to move straight on to the
Yeah, that worked well.
forest in the west, which, as always, went splendidly. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because this hot spring's amazing. I have not felt so relaxed in, in about the amount of time I've known you, actually.
I could actually go for some food. Maybe we should check on the other two. And just grab some food and then talk about where we want to head tomorrow.
Elarin, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying the wine and the warm water. I don't really want to leave, but Silarios, I think you have a good idea there. We should plan what we want to do tomorrow. I think we've relaxed for long enough, I suppose. It was nice, though.
No. Let's not rush it. Maybe we can also stay a bit and have another bottle of wine and just come up with a plan without the two. And then once we've made up our plan, we can confront them with what we want to do. And we are 3 people versus 2, so we're going to have the majority. So we already have a plan figured out.
How bad are you expecting this to go?
What?
Confronting the other 2. I mean,
not bad. I just feel like Sin might have different approaches on where we want to go and what we want to tackle tomorrow.
There's definitely been some disagreements in the past, and I'm not going to say no to some more wine. So, yeah, good idea.
I'm going to ring a bell, like on a rope,
Yeah.
for the housemaiden.
Yeah. This time, actually...
Nemaya actually shakes her head a little disapprovingly at that.
It's not the butler this time. There's another servant, which still has like cooking gloves on. It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, what can I do for you?
We were just wondering if you could bring us another one of these beautiful bottles of wine. And also, what's on the menu today?
We have 3 different dishes. It's really up to you. It's a 3-star course. We can either go for fish, we could go for meat, or we could totally go vegetarian, depending on what you want.
Oh, what about you two? Let's grab one of each and then just have the best of each.
That certainly is possible.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, let's do that.
Sure.
Good.
I'm starving.
I'll prepare. Then dinner will be ready in like half an hour.
All right.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Make it 25 and you'll join us for a glass of wine.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
No. All right.
And she goes off. Yeah. Meanwhile, so you haven't seen the butler because Sin and Alaris see her as she suddenly stands in the hallway, as they're ready to move into the bedchamber again.
Well, he's behind us now.
Yeah.
Or she.
Well, I mean, you see her as she opens the door, and she looks at you. What do we
But you're
have
still
here?
disguised, right?
There must have been a malfunction with the magic swords. I don't know. They just attacked me on sight when I tried to show Alaris the chambers.
Make a deception check again. Well, actually, like, what do we need to see through your disguise? Let me quickly check. Because I think there's DC or something there. Disguise self. Intelligence investigation check. Okay, there we go.
Do I have to?
You don't need to roll anything. It's just me. What is she doing up here?
She wanted to see the house. I wanted to show her this part of the house.
She moves forward.
Can you help us with the swords? Can you help us calm them down? I don't know what happened. I tried my own ways of shutting them down, but nothing happened. We had to lock them into the drawer. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm. She looks
Who are they?
at this at the destroyed bed. She looks at the drawer where the swords are, with the chair and everything, and she looks at you, and she's like, "Please come with me.
What?
Follow me, please."
Excuse me. You have no right to talk to me that way.
We have
I was
two
chosen-
ways here. Either you come with me and we talk to the lord of the house,
Oh,
or I'll call the
God.
guards.
Who are they talking to?
Your
again?
way.
The servants,
decision.
I think.
Ruby.
Excuse me? You do know that this woman here saved my life by using her ice breath on those swords when they came for me? If it wasn't for her, I would have died.
Drop the charade. Please come with me. She looks at you as she moves. Like,
How dangerous does she look?
not really. She's just a servant in your eyes.
Can we just knock her out?
Is she just approaching both of us, or are we standing around
Currently,
her?
she's actually moving away from you, like down the hallway again, and asking
I
you to
thought
come
you
with
were
her.
coming closer to us.
No.
She went
away
in the
from us.
room. She went outside, and she was
Okay.
like, "Please follow me."
Okay, I think though that I would not let her
Okay.
get past us again. I would like try to send in the way a bit,
Okay.
see where she wants to go. So then she would stand in front of us and probably say something like, "Follow me downstairs."
Yeah.
So Alaris and I, we exchange glances, I suppose.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we have to. I mean, knock her down. I assume. I don't say that. I just.
Yeah, I know
Your
exactly what
eyes
he
do.
means.
So
Yeah.
you glance. Okay.
Yeah,
now?
just.
We know exactly what we.
We've been a team for a long time now.
Yeah. Okay.
So when we
She
look at each other like that, we know.
stands in
it's
front of
not-
you. What do you do right now?
Okay.
5, 4.
I want to. Alaris, grapple her so I can.
Yeah, okay, I'll grapple her.
Yeah.
Okay, you grapple her. Athletics check.
17.
Never again will I invite you to my house.
You grab her.
Okay.
What now?
Excuse
Excuse me.
Is it,
Shh.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
What are you doing?
okay, this is like a
What do we do?
macabre. I'm like wondering, like, okay, so real life me doesn't really know for sure how to.
Do we just put her in the
keep
closet
out.
with the swords?
That's brilliant. Oh my god, wait. So, if you would shove her into the room, like hold her over the doorstep, and the swords would come and like. So she's. I mean, I'm not sure if it works because when I went in there as Chris, they stopped fighting me.
Are the swords like
Okay,
if we go back
alternatively-
there?
Okay, so here's what I was gonna say. In real life, I don't really know how to knock people out. I assume you can hit someone here, or like in movies, you do this choking thing.
Yeah.
You knocked that other guy out in the apartment.
Yeah, but that was from behind.
This is
just
also
like-
very good. Solar plexus works.
Yeah, so my character would probably know much better than me how to do it. I would assume maybe I would actually just tell Alaris, choke her out, or like don't kill her, but like just do this.
Okay.
motion.
Okay, you
Not
already
sure if it
grappled
works
her.
in D&D.
So you already pull her to her, and she makes another check
Yeah.
to see if she can get out. Make another athletics check.
Maybe could I assist Alaris in doing that? As I say, choke her out and like hold her arms or
Yeah, you
something.
can do. Give her advantage.
So there's an advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, 19.
Yeah, you're still holding her, and she tries to wriggle free. Another one. Okay, try again with advantage.
Advantage. 22.
Yeah, you're still holding, and you see already as she's going, and at some point she's not dropping out.
Okay.
Okay, new plan. She was the one who showed us the rooms. The sword
Yes.
protected us. She tried to kill us. We had to defend ourselves. And this is when all of this happened. She left
And-
the sword in us. And there will
Yes, she let the sword on us. That explains the ice breath protecting us.
be... Yes. And then we will have to get part of the loot from that chest. And we'll have to put like a bit of it into her pocket so where she doesn't
Yes.
suspect it while she's still knocked out. So they will believe us that this happened. Because
Hopefully, believe us.
Silarios will never hear the end of it from him. This does end up being anything but a horrible accident.
A misunderstanding.
Okay. So maybe first of all we could like move her body over the threshold where the sword's
Yeah.
so mad again, and see.
Nothing
What do
happens.
you do then? Nothing happened.
Nothing.
And then I just move like a pinky thing there.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so maybe carrying her with us. Maybe she's like a decoy or like it's an aura of everything's okay, but she's in the room. And we go to the chest.
As you go to the chest, you already feel like the swords are again like.
Oh no.
Okay, let's quickly draw this chest out of the room.
Okay,
Across
you
the threshold.
can do it. You draw the chest out of the room, and the swords are nearly breaking through, but they die down as soon as you're out of the room again.
Okay.
Okay. How do we open this? It just broke in the fight, and the swords destroyed it. Let's just break it open. I think it's faster, right? Then
I don't have my weapon.
you can
Tear it open with your.
look at yourself. You're strong. You can just like pry it open with your hands. Do I have actually? I don't have a crowbar with me. Otherwise, I would have.
With
Is
thieves'
that part of
tools,
my
you probably actually are able to do something like
like a
that.
small crowbar?
Yeah, I think
Like
there's,
something like
there's probably, I don't know. As what we can do here is like Alaris makes an a strength check with advantage because you help her, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I was
you.
trying to ask.
If you're trying to pry it open.
Both 23, so
Pretty good.
23.
So it takes a while because it really destroyed the chest, but like after 2 minutes of really, you're really like making slow progress. You see as the nails and the screws are slowly giving away as you. And after 2 minutes, where your head is like you are typically very blue whitish. This is where you get a bit reddish as the blood flows through, and after 2 minutes you crack it open.
Finally, what do we have?
Inside you find a lot
Nothing.
of very delicate clothing. It looks like something you would probably stow away, which you don't need too often, but you need for certain equations. So you're sure that they are worth quite something.
Sorry, did you mean occasions?
For occasion, yeah, for certain occasions.
Okay, not equations.
No, occasions.
Special maths clothes. Sorry.
Go let it happen. Well, not quite what I had in mind, but how many are there? Like a substantial amount?
I mean, there are, I would say, 6 different from like there's a dress in there. There is some how do you say it, like Hampton? Help me out here.
Shirts.
Oh, shirt.
Yeah, shirts, but like carefully put together, but very exquisite ones. They even have like silver linings and stuff.
Okay, maybe we open the window. Oh, shit, we gotta go into that room again. I was about to say open the window, put one in between the half closed window so it looks like maybe they flew out from the wind. And then we take the rest. I don't know.
You've got a backpack, so you have to put it.
Yeah, we gotta hide that really well. This, I knew Silarios would get us into trouble eventually like this, and I was not wrong.
Yeah, it's his fault for provoking us.
Oh god, what is our story here? How do we get out of this? I will not let myself be imprisoned.
As you discuss
You know
it,
when
you see Christoph standing in the door. I was sure I heard something.
Do we have no perception at all of people, like, coming in?
You're arguing. I mean, to be fair, you probably have, but... I mean,
You just wanna get it
you're
over
really occupied with stuff.
with. Yeah.
Oh. Great.
Do I still look like Christoph?
Yeah.
Imposter! What? There's two of you?
Brother, I was just showing.
What is going on? Are you a wild fiend?
It's me, Silarios. Don't you recognize me? Ah, this silly disguise. I'm sorry.
Let me
You
make
know,
a wisdom check. Reveal yourself, brother.
Oh, I wish I could, but haven't you heard of my affliction? That sometimes I mean, I am afraid, and I know that all of my spells, they're just a masterpiece of
What are you doing with the chest here? Why is she lying there? What happened
She
here?
attacked us.
Yeah.
She attacked us.
Ruby would never betray the Sparrowhawks. Who are you?
So
You're one
So
of the
what-
friends. You're sure that you're one of the tieflings, I'm sure.
I'm one of the what?
You're one of the tieflings, I'm sure.
What do you have against tieflings? I think this is unacceptable.
He
I thought
he
better
leaves
of
the
you,
room
brother.
and goes down, or more or less even like moving
Okay.
faster.
With the
Alaris,
Return.
we have to run. I've got my rope. We gotta get out of the window here. That's the only chance. Is there like
Oh my god, explain getting back in.
we will never get back in here again. You're a wanted criminal. I mean, anyway,
I still have my weapons and bags in the room.
the others will surely get it for you. I will.
I don't
Oh,
trust
we'll
them getting my
talk
stuff.
about that.
All right, you can stay here. I don't care. I'm gonna get out of here. I won't let myself be captured.
No!
I won't let myself be captured. Under no circumstances do I go back into any
We
case.
just run to the room real quick, get my stuff, and we run back.
But he's gonna be in the way. He just walked down.
He's gonna go to the others.
Is he now? Are you sure? Or is he gonna get the guard?
Probably. But the guards aren't in the rooms area, probably.
Well, then you run down that way. I will make myself look unsuspicious by climbing down the window and coming from the outside, being all like, "What happened?"
I can't be captured by myself.
But Silarios is gonna take care of you, but I'm not sure if he's
can't.
gonna care about me. I think he likes
I
it.
can't talk out of my way
You don't
out.
need to talk. Just don't mention me. Just say,
But
look
Christoph
like-
saw us.
yeah, but he
Together.
thinks I'm Silarios. We've got no time to waste.
While you are discussing,
Okay, yeah, I want to know. I want to actually.
no,
check
while
now.
you are discussing, let's take one thing after another.
Okay.
Down in the bathhouse. You were spending some time together, and after some time, you hear Christoph stomping down the stairs. It's like, I knew it! Silarios! I knew it!
What is it?
Your friends, the shady folk you surround yourself with. They broke into father's bedroom.
No,
they're
my,
actually there
I
enjoying
told you,
themselves.
I told you this would happen.
What? Oh my god. Okay, I run upstairs naked.
Naked?
As I am.
Lucy already.
Oh, that's it.
I already sent Lucy for the guard.
Oh shit.
You will have a lot to explain to father. Okay, Silarios is running up naked.
Can I
Maya,
quickly run to the room? Can I
Ellerin.
quickly run to the room? While Sin is out.
I watched, like, does Christoph follow Silarios?
Yeah, he actually does.
Yeah, he actually does. So I just grabbed a bottle of wine and offer it to Ellerin.
Can we say
Like,
Can we say
Cheers.
you want
For the
more?
record, while this is happening, I
Happening.
also
Wait,
I
you,
ran
need-
to
you
the
two wait. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
that means like I didn't do anything. Then.
I know the servant was cooking up food. Do you, like, shall we get changed and just eat and drink and?
I mean, I'm gonna take a sip of that wine bottle we got there.
Sure.
And say, cheers. Let's we're not in a rush here. And I give it back to you.
Okay. So Silarios running up. You have spent some time arguing upwards, which was enough time for Christoph to get down. But while you're now hopefully finished arguing, you hear as downstairs people have been talking.
Oh shit. Okay, we have to get out.
I'm gonna go out the window here. I'm gonna take my rope.
I also have to go. Everyone.
I hurry up. I want to do this now. I'm not arguing anymore. I want to do this now. I want to grab my rope and like open the window and see if I can make it out there if I tie the rope to the like as quickly as I can. Like really just
Yeah, you already
even if it's
have.
half.
You already have the advanced climbing thing anyway. I think as a rope. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I think you
Okay.
can make it down safely. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'm gonna jump out of the
So
window.
Sin jumps out the window. Alaris.
I don't,
discard
because
my
if I
disguise.
do, that makes me look suspicious too.
Yeah, I
so,
just
I'm
cut my
gonna,
disguise.
so I'm gonna go back towards
Oh
my
shit! I
room.
forgot to mention.
What?
Shit, that is one thing I wanted to do really badly while I had this in my head. I just forgot to say it now. I wanted to like quickly grab the like as many of the shirts that I could. I wanted to
Okay.
grab them.
Sure. Alaris.
I'm going to my room.
So you're going downstairs?
I mean, I have nowhere else to go.
So you're
If I
going.
go with Sin, that's gonna look suspicious.
As you go downstairs, you see a naked Silarios coming your way.
Silarios.
Where is he?
Who?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you
I was
dare
with
take
you.
me for a fool in my
Why
own
are you
house.
here? Why
Where
are you
is
here?
Sin?
Why are you here?
Silarios!
Where is he?
Silarios.
Get your
I was
friends
with
down
you.
here. ASAP.
Just go down to the hall. I'll talk to you later. And then I'll run upstairs.
Can I first go to my room to get my things?
As you try to go down, Christoph blocks you. You stay here. Dragon
What?
thing.
Why?
You're not going anywhere. You are following me to the guards. He actually
I
has-
didn't do anything.
He actually has a sword in hand.
Oh.
Make dragon noises. Okay, Silarios, as you go upstairs, you see the locked door. You actually have never been inside. So this is for you a first time as you go inside. But what you see there can't be like it should be. As you see the unconscious Ruby on the ground, as you see the pried open chest, as you see the destroyed bed and the window open where a rope is tied to.
I run towards the window and check if I can see anything outside.
I think, yeah, at this point, I think Sin is going down. The problem for me, Sin, I want to make you a stealth check anyway, because you still can't, like, you're climbing down a facade, more or less.
To be honest, if I was to hear noises upstairs getting so close that I think I couldn't make it.
No,
like,
you definitely made it, but
okay.
I want to...
But I would have levitated away otherwise, if I had the feeling that they were so close to me.
Okay, sure.
Let me see. 15.
Okay, so you think no one noticed you as you went down the facade and you vanished into one of the side streets. Silarios,
Okay.
that's what you see, nothing.
So I can see nothing out there, so I'm getting really frustrated. I see how the situation in the room is. I notice the eyes on the bed.
Oh no.
I count 1 and 1 together and make my way down again.
Mm-hmm. Christoph still bears the way for you, Silarios.
Oh.
Silarios, come down here!
Yeah, I'm coming to them.
Okay, you're standing naked in front of
Silarios, please put clothes on.
You're not the one making any kind of requests right here.
I didn't
How
do
dare
anything
you?
wrong.
How dare? I know you don't have a spine and only listen to Sin right here, but how dare you just go into that room and... What were you even
I
thinking?
thought I was with you.
You what?
I thought I was with you.
You... Why?
There was another figure that looked like you. Ask your brother.
What is she talking about?
Your tiefling friend has disguised himself as me. Can you imagine?
I thought it
then
was you.
Then I look back at Alaris and say, so you can't distinguish between us two?
Oh, was it Christoph? I meant Christoph. I saw Christoph there. Not Silarios. I just defended myself. That's why I might see damage.
Sin, outside in the street, you'll see as quite some guards now making their way from the town hall to.
I like hide in an alcove and be like, nope.
I just wanted one evening. Just one night of luxury. So I go back down to talk to Nemea and Elorin.
Sound like it? Sure.
And
And I tell them, okay, while I then slowly start to dress myself again, I tell them, as much as I regret this, we really need to find Sin.
Meanwhile, Christoph still holds Alaris. He holds you by the shoulder. Puts you down. He puts down.
I put down?
He guides you down.
Silarios.
I'm not there anymore.
Oh.
Nemaya, I asked, like, what's going on exactly? What's Sin done now?
Meanwhile, you started
Getting me
sitting
into
at the
trouble?
table. The first the first dish has been served.
Yeah. I take a cheeky bite of the food.
I look at the food and I start being really sad internally, and I tell them, okay, as much as I would love to sit down with you, we need to get up and find Sin, or the situation is going to get even worse. They apparently, Sin and Laros, broke into my parents' bedroom,
Come on.
created a chaos, and now Sin is missing because he jumped out of the window, and Laros trying to spin a weird story on how I actually joined her in this. It's completely crazy.
Can I ask Greg
Nemaya
at something?
bursts into hysterics.
Can I ask Greg?
This is not funny, Nemea!
Hilarious.
Sure.
Greg?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, was he disguised as Christoph or Silarios? Because you were saying Christoph
As
and
Christoph.
Silarios at times. That's why I was confused.
Sin was trying to spin it as Silarios
Oh,
disguised
okay.
as Christoph.
Okay. That I didn't understand. Okay.
That fits the character. It's fine. I mean, I actually have felt it. It's never mind.
What? It doesn't...
Nemaya laughs, finds this hilarious, takes another bite of food, and starts really slowly getting back into the clothes. Again,
at this
make sure to grab like a slice of meat for the armor as well.
Me too.
The armor enjoys it quite a lot.
Yeah.
At this point, you hear the recognized voice of Donna Ilsima, the one who leaded your interrogation. My, here we are again.
Oh, you. Hello there.
This is awkward.
I gave you one warning.
Hey, I have done nothing. I have done nothing. I can't
We'll
be
see
held
about that.
responsible for this.
Guards, round them up.
Ellerin and I.
I'm
we're-
actually helping you find them.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I'm in the middle of this investigation. I'm trying to figure out who stole what and why they did it.
Christoph,
And will
can you please shed light into this?
Just one information, just to help you. We're looking for a tiefling, maybe this height and red skin. So yeah.
Tiefling again, of course.
No. Let's not take that.
You may not do this now. Not now.
Sin. It's not tieflings. It's sin. I am perfectly innocent.
Yes. She
Again.
was in the bath down below, and our servants can prove for that. It's just the other one.
Christoph is, in this case, actually supporting you, Silarios. He explains the situation, and he pushes Alaris towards the guard, who gladly take her in. Christoph is also looking at you, Silarios, as tomorrow after, like, you will have so much to talk to Father.
Try to get away from his side, and like, I don't make any eye contact. I'm very humiliated right now.
Good. Since you are obviously not guilty, I still want to have an exact image of the situation. So, lady, she looks at Elerin, at Nemaya.
Yes.
Please. He pulls out his little notebook. Tell me about the situation.
Me?
Yes.
We were taking a bath. Silarios, Lord Sparrowhawk, invited us into his home, and after graciously accepting his hospitality and the hospitality of his staff, Ellerin and I decided to take a bath, have some drink, have some food.
Has the other
and relax
tiefling
for
talked
the
to you?
evening. Rarely.
What did you talk
I
about?
don't know. They went to their rooms and then that's it. They vanished. I have no idea what happened.
Mr. And he looks at Ellerin.
Ellerin's
Ellerin,
munching at any
please.
food that's left on the plate. He's stuffing his food full of everything because, like, yum. And then he's like just pointing at Nemea, like, yeah, like what she said. That's it. He's like continuing eating.
Fine. Good. Mister, can you describe the tiefling in full detail? Mr. Silarios?
Yeah. I mean, he's about this height. I would assume he's he's a bit I don't know how.
Higher than
It's
you.
about my height.
He's taller than I am.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, tieflings
I
are
was always
shorter.
Shorter
looking-
than me.
No, it's fine. Describe me the way you want to.
I was always looking down in my arrogant ways. So yeah, he's about that height. You know, you've seen him. He's got these horns. He's got a mixture between. I don't know. It's really hard to explain because his facets change quite a lot. Like his behavior changes. So I'm pretty sure it might not actually be his fault, but maybe he's sick of some sort of disease or something, or disorder.
Disease, tell me more about this.
It's so lucky I don't hear.
Yeah, it might be that he's actually not aware of what he's doing. Maybe he's got split. Mayor, do you think he's got split personalities? Like on the one side he says one thing and then half an hour later he can't remember it.
I do
Split
not think that,
personality.
You do not what?
I do not think that, no. But
No?
I might be wrong.
Has issued dangerous criminal.
Well, he's not that dangerous actually. Like he fled. Like he would never confront anybody. He would never hurt anybody. But
Really?
yeah.
Princess.
Good. Lord Sparrowhawk, he's looking at Christoph this time. I'll trust you to deal with the situation. And now he's looking at Nemaya and Ellerin. And you too. This is the last night in Amphale. Do we understand each other? I don't want
Why,
any more
though?
trouble in this town.
Fine.
Good. Well then, glad we have an understanding. Guards, take the dragon thing away. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I didn't do anything.
I take some food.
Exactly.
And with that, the guards kind of escort you outside.
Me outside.
Yes. You have been
Can I
arrested.
get my things?
You have been arrested. No.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, you.
But-
Yeah.
Can I have a trial or something? I didn't do anything wrong.
Of course, everything will be done by trial. This is a city of law. It will be a fair trial. We will witnesses. I can guarantee you that. On my honor.
Witness. Okay.
And with that, you guys get out of the house. It's not far to the town hall, luckily. So it's basically across the street. And then you're already getting into one of the side staircases. You're escorted downwards, put in prison cells, and that's where you spend your time for now.
Nice.
I look at
Sin.
Silarios. Okay,
Sorry,
Sin.
never mind. Yeah.
I look at Silarios and kind of go, this went well, I think. Let's do this again next summer, shall we?
And,
I'm going to go and get my stuff. I'm going to go and talk to my contact about a harper mage, and then I'm going to try and work out how to get Alaris out of jail. Again.
yeah.
Christoph is standing next to you. He's like, she will receive a fair trial. If you want to interfere with that, I can't let you do that. Anyway, your guests for this night, after this night, you will leave.
I meant
Silarios
nothing
will come with me.
I meant nothing disrespectful about getting Alaris. Like, I meant during the trial.
She's a lawyer.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer. She already
Silarios?
tried to come up with a
This is the night before my fight. I had to concentrate, and you bring me this.
Isn't that also kind of exciting? Like preparing you to always expect the unexpected.
Not before my fight. I'm going to bed.
All right.
Sleep
Shall I read you a story, like the good old days?
He's showing you that one.
I kind of flash him a grin and say, sleep well, Christoph.
He just leaves. And with
Okay,
leaving, I
this
mean
one-
he goes up the stairs.
Yeah. I actually go up the stairs as well to grab my stuff. I'm assuming, like, we're not staying now.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say no to that food. I'm gonna eat, definitely. Whatever Sin's up to, I don't care anymore. I don't care.
At this point, you see as two other servants bring the unconscious Ruby from the stairs downwards.
At that point, Namaya rolls her eyes as, like, this got so out of hand. Let's never go to cities again, okay? Let's just not. Let's just live in the wilderness, it's easier, and she's kind of muttering to herself about how badly all of this has gone, while she goes to collect her things.
Ellerin, what are you doing?
Well, I think I wanna just munch on whatever food's left. I'm gonna just clap Silarios on the back and shrug and be like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry, man. This sucks. But the food's great.
As soon as you've cleared your food, the servant brings a second dish.
Oh, there's more.
Oh,
Of course there's more.
okay. I'll just dig into that if no one minds.
I sit down and I start drinking out of the bottle of wine. And I ask the servant when he brings another plate in to bring us some other spirits
Of course.
that he would recommend to the food.
Yes, of course. Get some very clear liquid, which is pretty strong.
I'm so hungry.
Me too. And then when it comes, I put a glass in front of Nemea and one in front of Ellerin, and one in front of me. And then I say, well, I hope this was worth it. So let's enjoy ourselves right now and eat our stomach full and have as much alcohol as we can actually fit into our body. And then tomorrow, we'll figure something out.
You realize we have to leave the city now, tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, but we'll stay for the festival and then afterwards, or maybe before. I don't know.
I
I don't want to
whether the
decide this
guards
right
will
now.
give us that much time.
Yeah.
Also, do you know these Telltale games? Have you played like Walking Dead or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just saying, like, if you just move without letting Christoph know, this would be a Christoph will remember that moment.
No, we have to. We gotta stay. They were not gonna kick us out before the festivities. Trust me, it's fine.
I mean, not you, but you're a sparrowhawk. Us, they might hang.
You're part of my group. I'm not.
If you want to take that risk, I'm just going to have some food, some alcohol.
I know that you
Elrond's
two
glass again.
Part of the
appreciate.
group lets me go to jail.
I do feel obliged to try to get Alaris out of prison. Like, we can't pin all of this on her. Sin's mostly to blame. I'm 100% sure on that.
+1 right here, but I mean, you didn't see what I saw up there. I don't know what made her do it, but she apparently breathed ice on my parents' bed and destroyed. I don't know what situation you would do that, but I guess we'll find out at the trial. And yeah, I think I've had enough. I just wanna drink my sorrows away and listen to your stories. What the family, like, what kind of weird family you have, because this was enough for me.
I mean, seriously, Silarios, that stings.
What?
Let's focus on Ellerin. Ellerin, tell us about your family. I don't have
Oh.
one, so I can't have that conversation.
Ah, shit.
Well, this escalated quick. Can we talk about something else, maybe?
Come on, I invited you both into my home. You saw the worst of my family right here. Maybe not the worst, but I think it's bad enough. So what else? You can't impress me anymore.
My mother abandoned me, and my father is a dangerous drunk. Somewhere in an alley in Waterdeep. Probably by now.
Well,
Well, at
I
least
don't
I-
really have a family either, so I can relate to that. There's not much to talk about, unfortunately. So there's that.
First of all, at least your mother made something out of herself. Like she.
You tell me. Come on, Silarios, you tell me.
Oh, she
about
was a
my
great
family.
woman. Oh, she was a great woman. She. All right, if you two prefer sitting here in silence, then I'll do the talking.
Let's not talk about family. It seems to be a
You're right.
sensitive
We can
topic.
change the topic.
True. Go ahead. Talk
s-
about whatever you want. Distract me.
So, the food was delicious. Didn't you think that, Nemaya?
Yes, I did.
Great.
The staff
Did you two know that
very nice.
most people talk about the weather
Brilliant.
and food? That's the only thing people talk about. Why?
Well, it's better to talk about food than family. As we just came to that conclusion, I assume.
I assume at some point we just fall into more comfortable small talk.
Okay. Sin, you see the guards enter the building, you see the guard exiting the building, this time with Alaris.
Fuck.
That explains. That summaries the whole episode.
Okay.
There's
My
two
mind-
different things here. You know that if she is in the jail, so to say, there will be quite a lot of guards. It will be really hard to get her out. So if she's in the jail, it's either like hard, really breaking jail time or trial time, or this is a chance. But there are still like 4 guards next to Alaris plus the Donna Ilsen. The Dwarf Warden.
After seeing what happened last time when we tried to fight, seeing all the all the paladins coming in. I don't think it's
This time they are
Good
not
idea,
golden
I
though. Like these are not the golden guards. They look
I don't
like
have my weapons.
I could toss you a rapier, but I think I care too much about my own safety to do
Oh
this.
fuck.
But my mind's racing. I want to get her out of there. I just know
Oof.
that doing this. Are you okay?
sorry.
Because I had oof.
I mean, you just
I was just saying oof because my own safety is. No, but it's not just my own safety. It's also thinking this is a very big risk. If I do this now, then both of us are gonna be in big trouble. We basically have to like ditch the city immediately if we like cause a bloodbath here. And my disguise is off, so I can't pretend I'm someone else doing all of this. But my mind's racing, and I'm thinking: do I remember any other shady areas of the city where I might find someone who has been to the same jail and who might be able to tell me if there's any ways to get out of there? You know, anyone in that urban, like, so like not urban, like in the underground, you know, the criminal underground who could help me.
in Amphail, not really. Amphail is like this beautiful star city which always says like it has no criminality, blah blah blah.
God, I hate this place.
Congratulations, you brought crime back to Unfail.
In Waterdeep you would definitely have some people, but here
Maybe I don't know a person. So there's like not even the poor quarters where they
you
have.
really have a hard time just thinking about like where it would start. There, like you would probably say Terran. That's it. Like there's no like, you know, you don't have any places that would typically where you would typically start. They don't even exist here. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm saying to myself, I'm mumbling under my breath, like, I will get you out of there. But like looking at Elaris, I know she can't hear me, but just like as a creed that I like as a promise that I make to myself, like I don't know. But I am also at a loss. I don't want to walk back in there because they're gonna lynch me. I won't just leave everyone behind because I need the group. Because also of the prophecy saying I need them alive so that I can be happy. Which means I will have to look over them in the future. How do I get her out of the prison? I can't fight my way through all of this by myself.
Well,
I mean, there is still Plan B with the Green Grass Inferno. But I'm not sure if I'm making anyone any favors here if I go in that direction.
Silarios, are you actually planning to do anything while you're walking out, or did you just let yourself be captured and?
I don't have my gear, so.
Okay. So,
And I've already used like my breath if I wanted to use it.
good. As I guess it's up to
So I
you
just have to
since you
comply.
take action. Silarios,
again?
everyone in Maya are currently getting drunk, so the night is yours.
I actually want to ask the servants if there's any entertainment that we could enjoy.
We'll have a lot of books, of course. I mean, the festival outside is in full swing, so there will be a lot of artists and everything. So if you would look for entertainment, I recommend the festival.
So I asked the other two people sitting with me and asked them if they want to go out and maybe enjoy some entertainment at the festival. It's one night. We have exactly one night to enjoy ourselves.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go see what's up.
Okay.
Okay, if I see them come out, I want to follow them.
Make a self check.
Does that mean we need to do an opposing
Perception check.
I'm drunk. I don't think I can.
Drunk gives disadvantage on everything.
Okay, I have 13.
Okay, so everyone just makes if you want to actually be perceptive. Otherwise, don't do it at all, or do it with disadvantage.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, it's not going to
I'll
happen.
do it with advantage as well. Whew. Perception.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Well, as with the corner of the eye, like as you're drunk, you feel like someone is following you, and as you turn around, for a second you feel like Sin was standing there in an alley, but as you blink again, no one's there.
I actually don't look for Sin if I turn around, but I'm looking for beautiful women, and
Yeah,
that's
but
basically it.
just saying, like for a second you feel like you've seen
Yeah.
Sin there.
I'm like, what? Ah, no.
As Sin ducks back to the house.
Let's keep going.
Sin, make a perception check, please.
Yes, natural 20.
Okay.
Plus.
So as you're stealthing through the city, there are a lot of guards. So if you go deeper into the festival, you could maybe mingle with the crowd, but especially on the outskirts of the festival, it's hard in the because there's just guards overlooking the area. And in the festivities, so to say, mingling with the crowds is dangerous as well, because if the guards come upon you, you need to improvise. Like.
Are we? So we are still. We are approaching this inner part of the city. We
Yeah, you're
aren't
currently
there
moving
yet,
down the hill towards the festival.
and the others are in front of me.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I wanna get closer to them, and I. And I want to whisper Nemea's name. Nemea. and I want to say Nemea. In Infernal, though.
Mm-hmm.
I say... I messed up.
I immediately, I turn around and grab him, like the super fast shoulders floor.
You want to grapple me to the ground?
Yes. Like, as soon as I hear you speak.
Well, I guess.
I did not mean to be that close to you, by the way. But you want to, one up to me to do this?
Oh, I thought you were closer than
If you're
you were,
whispering
sorry.
in her ear kind of thing, then you need to be up
No,
close.
I wanted to be like, Nemea! Like...
Oh.
That was kind of my intention, but I don't want to ruin your moment there.
I can make my way through the crowd instead.
There's
kinda
not really a
quickly.
crowd right now. You're still moving towards
Not
the
a crowd?
festival down there.
Okay, well then
I was imagining I was going from alcove to alcove, getting closer, and then around the corner I was going to be like Nemea. I thought this wasn't going to be so relevant because I didn't expect you to body check.
She's pissed. You know, she's still having trouble coming to terms with the newfound emotion she's feeling. So, here's your voice and all right, where are you?
I thought she was going to be the one that would understand me. The smuggler.
Maybe Ellerin would have.
Fuck, I should have gone for Ellerin. Yeah.
Navaya's been through a lot since her smuggling days.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't body check Sin straight away then, but I'm certainly looking around trying to find him, and when I see him, I make my way, I make a beeline towards him.
Yeah, the others see this as well as you turn around. You're like, huh? You know? So you kind of all see Sin now as Shemaya is moving towards her. Towards him.
Nope. I turn back around.
Silarios ignores him. I do. I go I am actually angry at Sin and kind of storm towards him, going, "What were you thinking?"
And I use my thaumaturgy, which can alter the appearance of my eyes, and I want to get puppy dog eyes,
I'm almost tempted to make you roll for that.
Ellerin, what are you doing? Moving with Silarios or with Nemaya?
I'm standing with Silarios.
Okay.
You
It's not
realize
it
what
looks
you've
like.
done, Sin? You realize how bad this is?
It's not what it looks like.
It's
What are they
bad.
telling you? What are they
It
telling
looks
you?
really bad.
It looks bad. I can imagine, but I can't
Alaris
explain.
has been arrested.
Yeah, I saw. We gotta get her out of there.
Ellerin and I have been effectively banished from the city. Silarios is being dragged back to Waterdeep. What have you done?
Well, for the record, I said from the beginning we shouldn't stay here for too long. I think I exactly what I wanted.
We didn't even manage 24 hours.
That's more than enough. I think we should get the crew back together and move out of the city to get to where we were supposed to be.
You realize how difficult it is going to be to get Alaris out of jail any other way than through a trial, right? Which we'll lose.
Have you never smuggled someone out of a prison?
Not when it's been armed to the teeth. By the gauntlet, no less. You saw what happened last time.
But these are different guards. It's a different jurisdiction. They didn't seem quite as bright. Maybe
Yeah, okay,
if we
then Lord's Alliance, we go against the people that we sworn to help.
Silarios, he knows everyone here. He's gonna get her out, I'm sure.
You really need to learn to be less confident about how things go for us. I would have thought this evening taught you that.
I still feel like we're not quite on the same page yet here about this whole situation. I think things couldn't have gone any better. Besides the Alaris mishap, definitely.
What? What went
really
well?
Want to stay in that
remotely went well about this?
I saved you from Silarios' horrible influence. Imagine actually staying there.
It was nice. We had wine and good food and a hot bath for the first time in weeks.
But what about our mission?
It's one night. It's one night, Sin. Can you not just shut down for one evening? Please. If not for me, if not for you, then in the future, so that Alaris doesn't end up behind bars again. If you're going to do something stupid, don't drag her down with you.
Oh, she was willingly doing this. We've been doing this kind of thing for
Snitch!
a long time.
I look towards Aaron and tell him that nope, I'm not gonna get in contact with him tonight. I'm gonna enjoy this night. If I walk over there, it's gonna get messy. I swear to you, it's gonna get. Let's keep on walking. Let's keep on walking. We'll manage with that tomorrow, not today.
Yeah.
Future Silarios can take care of that. Future Silarios, not now.
I understand. I got you, Silarios. I want to cross my arms and give Sin the same look that I do on my character art right there. I'm gonna look at him real mean, and then we're gonna just walk away with Silarios.
I'm kind of desperately clutching to Sin's shoulder after he said that Alaris was there willingly, shaking my head going, what the hell did I do getting into this group? Seriously. You know what? We can't do anything now. So will you please just...
First of all, so 2 things. These guys are crazy. They have magical swords in their bedroom. I don't know what they do with that on a day-to-day occasion, but this is out of my comfort zone. And I didn't even steal anything. Nothing was taken. Okay.
Empty your bag. Empty your bag right now.
There's all these thievery tools in there. It's gonna make me look suspicious. It's suspicious enough that we're sitting here like this. I want to go closer into the alcove.
By the way, while you've been arguing, there have been a pair of guards walking by, and immediately you duck down to the hall, wait until the guards go by, and then you continue.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, before this bites me in the ass later again, while we're discussing this, I want to be as perceptive as I possibly can.
That's okay.
So that no one ever stands behind me again. Okay. Just to make sure that there's no magical Christoph again. So, where were we? Alright, listen. I can see that you are upset, and I am sorry. I wish we could have avoided these emotions for you. Now let us focus on the situation at hand, which is Alaris in prison. We need to get her out. We can talk about everything else later once we left the city with her. And then we can think about the really important things. Think ahead. Think if in 5 years from now, if you think back to this moment, it's gonna be more of an exciting tale to tell, and you're not gonna sit here and think this was the biggest mistake that you're ever involved with in your life. That's what you gotta.
Okay, I kind of grab him by the scruff of the armor and point my finger like very close to his eyes, look him directly in the eyes and say, if you do not take any lessons from this night, we are going to be in a heap of trouble. Do you understand?
I cross my fingers behind my back and I say, I understand.
Of course you do. Perfect. Okay, then Maya holds him for a moment, lets go, and says, "Come with me," and tries to follow Silarios a little bit.
Where's my popcorn?
Sorry, I just did you go to Silarios again?
I start heading in that direction.
We can't go. I can't go there. The guards are on high alert. If I go to the festival, they'll definitely find me, and I have to rest before I can disguise myself again.
Okay, it's time for me to brush up on my knowledge of Fail. Then, do I know any way of getting someone out of the prison cell and then out of the city?
Now we're talking.
You know, out of the city for sure.
Out of the city for sure, but I'm not likely to have done a jailbreak before.
No, it's not the way.
Should have asked me.
Out of the city, I can manage, and I say this to Sin. I know how to get you and Alaris out of the city to lay low without a problem. The thing is, I can't leave. If I leave, I can't come back, and I still have business here that I still somehow didn't manage to sort yet. So can you give me one attempt to try and find a Harper mage, and then we'll get underway? Okay.
That's fine. Bottom line is, we gotta get a team together here to get her out, and you're gonna be our smuggler.
Sure.
Is that the bottom line?
That's sure.
Okay.
I don't want to see either of you killed. I'm not that mad, but yet.
One thing, actually, no, maybe. No, have you been? No, you haven't been to the Grasses Festival. Never mind. It's fine.
Sorry.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
I make my way to the tavern where I was to try and at least grab the attention of the barkeep.
You're going to the Staghorn Flagon.
Yes.
Okay. Before someone appears behind me magically, I want to hide in some alcove again.
Yeah.
Just to be
Sure.
super sure.
It's not literally alcove there, but what you can try is, imagine city, really big city here. You can duck into entrances of houses, so to say, and try to stay there. And if people come, take the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you're at the tavern.
So
I've prepared everything.
Thank you. Very quick. Yes, thank you, because that may still very well be necessary now. Quick question. Do you know where I can find a Harper mage in the city?
Harper mage? In a fair? Oh, it will be tough, the Lord Alliance, they don't really get along with the Harpers, this is...
I know, but it's a city, and it's big enough to have one of them hiding around here somewhere, right?
And Waterdeep, I would say, yeah, but in Amphail... Amphail is not that big as you, it's... People know each other here.
I'm not hearing a no.
Well, I don't know, I can help you. I don't know one personally.
Fine. Okay.
If you wanna maybe like find a harbor mage, you could go more north. Like I think maybe like in Red Lark or something.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll bear that in mind. Now, I might be back. I might not. I appreciate you preparing everything for us. Our situation deteriorated very quickly. Please don't ask. Do you know how we might be able to get into the keep? The guardhouse, rather?
Sweetheart.
Using different methods?
Well, it entirely depends on your generosity of when you buy the next beer.
Sure. I kind of dig into my pocket and I just give her 30 gold.
Okay, that is. She's looking at it and is like,
That is a lot of money.
why you need
30 gold.
I need to get in and out of the keep with none of the guards, or out of the guardhouse with no one noticing.
What is your skill set?
So
because like if like
stealthy.
come to the back maybe.
Okay.
And she takes you to the kitchen, and she's like, okay, we've done quite a lot of adventuring in the past, and there may have been a jailbreak involved at some point. What we learned from that is that you always need a team with different skill sets. If you can disguise someone, it would be amazing because you can, lead someone in there. If you have maybe a mage who can cause either distraction or hide people from sight, or if you have someone who can, crack the lock. There's a lot of different skills that we need, and depending on what you have, we need to get new people on the task.
Namaya despairs. She's like, okay, sure. What are the directions?
What do you mean?
To the guardhouse.
Oh.
Without anyone seeing, I just need directions.
Yeah, the problem is there is not really a second entrance. So I guess you have two options. 3 maybe, but the third one is really risky. So that's the third option. And the first option is trying to get there in unseen, fake you or trick your way out of there, or we get her out unseen as well, while you create a distraction. The second thing is you get a bunch of explosive, you blow the thing up, you run. And the third thing is you get there, you enter it fighting, you be really quick, you exit it fighting, and then you run. But the third one has innocent people on the line, so...
Oh, well, blowing up the building doesn't?
Well, you don't blow up the building. I mean, I'm talking controlled explosives here.
Okay, sure. Do you happen to have any?
Well, we can definitely get something. It's festival time. We have a lot of people doing explosives here.
The 30 gold must get me that much, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure something out here.
How long?
I mean, I need to ask some favors. An hour?
Sure.
This is fun.
Welcome back to the world, I guess. Mirosh would be pleased. Actually, no, he wouldn't. He'd cry into his ale, but that's beside the point.
Anyway, I'll get to it. We'll meet here in an hour. And as she talks that, you see as she completely takes on a different form. Suddenly she's not a human anymore, but suddenly she's a half-elf. She's a bit more slender. She has different hair colors, other different eyes, different clothing. She winks at you and just exits the...
Okay. I guess if Sin is still in hiding, my next step is to try and find Ellerin and Silarios.
Yeah. And about the hiding thing, I just want to say, you can continue your story for now, but right after I stopped talking to Nanea earlier, when she wanders off, I want to do something too. Mm-hmm. We can do that later, just to announce it already.
Okay. So, Ellerin and Silarios, the festival is in full swing. Being drunk actually makes it even more interesting for you. There's music on all ends. You see some people throwing, shooting fireworks up into the sky. You see some jugglers. You see an arm wrestle content, as I already talked before. There's one who calls himself the strongest man on earth, and he's like a half orc with like this muscles, and he's operating a I don't know what it's called, Howden Lucas in English. What's it called?
What? Sorry.
Good question.
Howden Lucas in English. I know it's called.
It's this game where there's these little heads popping up.
No, it's the one where you just have to hit.
Hit the Lucas. No.
Just on the
I don't
even know what the name of
don't even know whether
So they
that
It's not
has a
whack-a-mole.
name.
Yeah,
It's like a strength
you have the
thing.
hammer.
Ice
you have to
striker
just
or strength
take the
tester.
hammer and just hit it as far as you can, and as
How do you
hard
call
as you
the one
can.
where these little things come up and you hit
Whack-a-mole?
Whack-a-mole.
Okay, that's what I.
Whack-a-mole. That is
the
what Sin says. What I mean is something different, though.
Ring the bell. Strongman.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different activities. There's even bow shooting, stuff like that. There's a lot of different food stores, and there's even people with different beers. It's very cool festival.
Yeah, I wanna explore the culinary experience and find some more amazing food specialties and some special drinks and get into conversation with Elora.
For 5 silvers, you probably get some really good stuff over the evening. Drink something, eat something. Elorin?
So.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I look around. I'm like, wow, look at all these fireworks and everything that's happening. Kind of having fun. Just following Silarios to the food place.
Sorry. So, Ellorin, men or women? What are you into?
That's a straightforward question. I mean,
Well, we only have tonight, so.
You're right. Fair enough. I can't say no to a good-looking person, no matter the gender. I suppose Ellerin goes for whatever he fancies.
Okay.
What about you, my friend?
Yeah, I wouldn't like to bound myself to any rules or structures put on me by society and my family. So no to that. Let's go forever, whatever we like.
Right. Oh, I like that. You're a smart guy.
And okay. Look around you. Is there any? Do you think there's any action going on here?
There's a lot of action going on there. I can tell. It's kind of.
Let's get a beer first. 1 second.
Let's get a beer.
Let's grab a third one each, or like a second one per person. Okay, let's just get 4 beers.
All the beer.
So we can then invite other people in. You get the tactics straight.
Yeah, right. We'll all have the beers, and it's gonna be a great party.
Now's a party.
Towards the bears.
So yeah, if you actually do that, there are even people who will join you at your table and will share stories. However, you quickly realize, especially Ellerin, that the people who are joining in this festival are from a very different social background as you. So the women have problems you never even heard about that those exist. The men are not as used to as you know them in the village. They also, like, most of them are feel like, how to say it. They talk about insurances. They talk about mortgages. These are words you've never heard before. You feel a bit not being placed in the right.
Out of place.
Yeah, out of place.
Yes, so I look for the drunk ones.
Yeah, they're definitely around.
Yeah, let's not. This is not an interesting conversation for sure.
No.
There are actually some really fun people, especially with the artists. So there's a group of artists hanging out, for example, who really are currently going strong. So there are different folk. There's a havoc there, a half elf is there. There's even an elf there, and some other people, humans.
How pretty is that elf?
Yeah, I mean, very pretty.
Well, the elf is
Very
a she. And yeah, I mean, she is. Yeah, I think she objectively you can say she's quite pretty, I guess.
Ellerin thinks at this point that everyone's looking kind of pretty, I think.
And Silarios is trying to figure out a game plan right here. Staring at her like very strongly, like, how do we approach this?
You're staring strongly at her?
Mm-hmm.
She at that point she just invites you to the drinks.
Oh.
Like you both.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
I'm not going to play this out here, but the question is like how, so you drink some more, get more drunk.
And then we invite her and all her friends, her artist friends, to my house.
Okay. That definitely works out. So, and while you're moving towards the house, Nemaya is probably finding you on the festival.
So I kind of like, from a corner, come into the front of the group to like make my way through and ask who are all of these people?
They're our friends.
From the traveling circus!
Yeah, the traveling circus!
Awesome.
The one and only in the north.
I have a question for all of you. Does anyone know how to use primed explosives?
3 people at once are like, yeah, sure.
The mega.
Okay. Silarios, Ellerin, and you 3 come with me.
Where are you going?
Both of you,
Team together.
go and enjoy the festivities. We'll be back.
What?
Please, Silarios, we don't have time.
The beautiful elf woman is currently looking at you.
I am asking
I
you,
also don't have any time right now.
Silarios, please, for my sake, come with me right now.
What is it about?
Our
Can she come?
friends who are in trouble.
Can she come?
Sure. What can you do, elf?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Well,
Hi.
I'm very flexible.
Fine. Sure, you can come. I'm sure you will multiple times anyway.
NSFW.
Oh, where do you want to go, Nemea?
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, so, but the rest of the group is kind of like, hey, wait, where are we going?
His house.
I throw them 10 gold and say, get yourself some beer until we get back.
Oh, wow, okay, sure, yeah. The elf lady's looking at you, okay, what are we going to do here?
I don't
know.
Once
It's an adventure.
Once we're away from the group, like once we're away from the large group, I turn to them and like, I have probably had too much alcohol for this, but we are going to do a prison break.
What?
Yeah, you heard.
The elf lady looks at Ellerin and Silarios. Is she with you?
Yeah, but she's joking.
She's
always good for a laugh.
Silarios, being deadly serious.
Okay. Give us 1 second, okay? And then I turn back to Leia. What are you talking about?
We have to get Alaris out of prison and out of the city this evening and get going. Otherwise, come tomorrow morning, we are screwed. You have your whole thing with your brother to deal with, or avoid, that's your call. Ellerin and I are going to be thrown out of the city by force if we're not careful.
Yeah, tomorrow
Alaris is
afternoon,
already...
you can
No. We were told we have to be out of the city
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. I imagine...
She said this is your last night.
Yes, but
So
that
you can
also
enjoy
means that
this
they-
night, Nemea. Don't take
I
away
have
the
already-
fun.
I have already put a lot of gold into making this happen. It is happening, okay? You've had your fun. You could still, like, I indicate the elf. What's your name, sorry?
Eliris.
Eliris,
No, not
you could
Eliris. Eliris.
You could
Eliris. Okay.
Eliris, you could still have a lot of fun with Eliris when this is over, but this has to happen now.
Wait. What exactly were we doing again? I forgot.
We're going to collect Sin, who you don't have to talk to, but you do have to bear with, okay? Just for one evening.
This is not happening. Nope.
Yes, Silarios, yes, please, for me. Do it for me.
What's in it for you?
Us getting out of this in one piece.
I'm getting out of the city tomorrow.
Edarin, what are you doing while they are arguing?
I'm just staring at my hands, and I can shoot fire from my hands. Didn't you talk about explosives?
Edarin, please.
Fun, Silarios, we have to go. Explosives, fire. Let's go
So
now.
much fun.
Come on, Silarios. It's stupid if you're not gonna join.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
You convinced me.
Yes!
Evelyn, you got me. All right, let's head out.
And I immediately start racing back towards where I left Sid.
Well, while you're doing this, the artist is like, hey, wait, what? Why should we?
Yeah.
What?
Come on, come
wait,
with
no,
us.
No,
Come
wait.
with us.
Like, you just tossed them 10 golds for beers. What do we get if we actually doing this? Because this is like some serious bullshit.
Some bullshit?
Yeah, like
We're gonna enjoy ourselves.
Your free choice of silverware from Silarios' mansion. Worth at least 20 gold each?
No. No.
The plates, they were exquisite.
You know, it's a prison break is a delicate thing, and like this looks more like a quick reaction to something which is not planned through, and you not even argue about like. I mean, we have some people that can help you, but
we have a way in. We have someone to help us in. We have someone to help us out. We just need a full group of people to make sure nothing goes wrong in between.
What?
I trust Edarin. I trust Silarios. I trust you.
Nemea. Why don't we just wait for a trial?
No.
Why?
Because
Why?
you see, at the trial, they're not going to believe anything that we say
she
because
didn't do
we are.
anything. My family is the one that has to press charges. If nobody charges her of anything, then she's free to go.
They are going to press charges, Silarios.
No, I can convince my brother tomorrow to not press charges. I can easily do that. I might have to explain to my father. I might have to travel to Waterdeep back again. But that is all your fault because you all messed it up. Not you in particular, but these two. But if that's what I have to do, all right then. But I don't want to.
Or we can just leave this evening.
I don't want to leave this evening. I said I want one night. I'm not gonna get.
Okay, you know what? Go. Don't join in. We'll do it without you. Go and have your night. Yes. Go and entertain. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you El.
Party at my house.
Your name. Go have fun. Good luck. See you tomorrow outside of the city, and I give him like a general place to meet.
So is there actually something in for us or not here?
No, you go. I'll just take Edarin. It's fine.
They're actors. They try to get me on my wrong foot sometimes, but they're actually quite okay. She's all right.
What are you doing?
Just a prank, bro.
Yeah. I'll go with Nemaya.
Okay.
Go.
Sid, you wanted to do something.
Yes, there's one loose end. And that I have to go after, actually.
No.
After all this stuff that Nemea threw at my head, I'm feeling really all kinds of feelings right now. I really, really, really hope, and I really, really hope that not enough time has passed here, because as far as I know, things happen quite quickly in succession.
Mhm.
That there might be a chance that the guy we knocked out in the apartment that we raided last adventure might still be knocked out or hasn't had the time yet to go to the guards or something.
To be honest, no, just like thinking of it, like you've been spending already an hour, maybe even like 1.5 hours after
Yeah,
this.
he might have woken up, right? But
Yeah. I mean, he could still be in the apartment, yes, but he's probably conscious.
yeah, he might be conscious, but I would see if I can get back to him.
Okay, sure.
I want to make my way there. And
Make a stealth check, because, as I said, like the guards are still...
Are you going back to the mansion?
No, to the apartment.
the apartment that we were.
Okay. Now I get it.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so you actually manage to dash through, like when there's a guard, you dash behind him. You go from entrance to entrance. You make your way down. You mingle with the crowds, get out. You make it your way to the apartment.
Okay. I would like to enter via the balcony again, actually.
With a 20, you're actually able to get up there, but this time the balcony is... you use your ring of levitation, you levitate upwards, but the balcony is closed this time.
No entrance to this place at all.
I mean, there's the balcony, there's some windows, you can try to get it open, but it's just closed, that's what I'm saying.
The door is closed.
You would need to like fiddle with it to get it open.
I want to try.
Okay, sure.
What throw is that?
Oh, again, like dexterity
plus
with proficiency.
So it's 18.
Okay, so you actually managed to open it without a noise. Then you fiddle a bit, quite decently quick actually. So you're like 10 seconds, you're like, and he goes, and you're in.
I want to see stealthily, of course, if I can find the man.
He's actually there, and he's sitting on a couch and he's reading something. Theoretically, you are in his line of sight, but he hasn't noticed you yet because you are actually quite quiet.
Yes, I want to move in a way that I move out of his line of sight without him noticing me.
So you try to get immediately ducked to the wall. So you're now kind of outside of his line of sight, but from there on you can't really move somewhere.
You can't move anywhere?
So the thing is, let me where's my arrow? I need my arrow here. Give me a second. There is my arrow. And there it goes. So imagine my room being an apartment. He's sitting here. There is the balcony. You just entered here, and you kind of like ducked here to the side, so he's not seeing you. But here's a door, and here's the door. So if you want to move the door, you need to go like this.
Okay, since I was watching the stream, there was a bit of a delay, but I can, because the quality is quite good this time, watch the disco. You have to show it again, sorry.
Okay, so here's the balcony. You entered in. Here he's sitting. There's the exit door. There's like the bedroom door. And you kind of ended here. So you ducked out of here because he's reading here. So if you want to get to the doors, for example, you would need to go straight for the room.
I want to come for him, though, without him noticing.
Yeah, then you can go on like next to the wall and just make another stealth check to see if you're successfully being able to sneak up on him.
Natural 20.
Perfect. Yeah. Easy.
Alright, so I want to sneak up to him. And I'm gonna assassinate him. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. Go for it. Do you guaranteed critical hit thing?
First I gotta make sure I hit him, right?
Yeah. But you have advantage because
got 8. Okay, wait. And 25.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
go for it.
Oh god, I always forget what I have to roll here. I think it was 1d4 and 2d6 and then double of that, right? I think that's always it.
It's your dagger.
If I attack with my dagger, yeah, with Bloodseeker.
It's 1d4 plus the 4 plus the 2d6.
Times 2 because of crit.
Yeah, and everything times 2.
Okay, 6. 3. 26.
How you want to do it?
I want to grab him
Hmm?
and put my hand around his mouth so he can't scream. And I want to drag him off his chair onto my lap.
On the couch?
And I want,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, from the couch on my lap. And like we both, I slide down the wall behind me with my back. I've got his head on my lap, so to speak. And he's probably squirming or something. I don't know. And then I cut his throat.
Okay. Quite brutal. Yeah. You feel the sensation again.
Feel maybe a bit more relaxed after all that cruel stuff that Nemea told me. And all the evil looks that Silarios had given me. This was necessary. This was much needed. I look around. And I get out of the clothes that I had from him. These fancy clothes. I want to get some other clothes that also fit me, but are covered in blood. But I do it quickly. I don't want to waste too much time. And then I know that Nemea was getting a team together. And I know that we will soon need a distraction for the prison break. And I take Tinder from my Tinder box. And I light some of the clothing he has on fire, put it on the bed.
Cool.
And then I get out of the house from the balcony.
Okay.
And want to go back to where Nemea found me last.
You want to climb or you want to use your second charge of levitation? That's your third actually, right? Because you already flew. You haven't. There was no new day between.
Oh, we haven't rested yet, right? Yeah, it's 3 charges in total.
You want to use it?
Can I make it jumping? I think last time I jumped down as well. I think I would jump. No, that's what I did last time.
Oh, you can climb down, I think.
Yeah, last time we jumped or climbed down or something.
Yeah. Okay. So you going to?
Oh, and I closed the balcony behind me again, so there's
okay, make
not
just
as
another
much
stealth
smoke
check
coming.
to see like the whole, if you're drawing attention to yourself while you're going down.
26.
Perfect. You look when currently there's no one watching, and you just climb down, and you've done this multiple times already, so climbing is easy for you. Okay.
So I go back to where Nemea found me last. And hope that I make it in time for them not to notice my absence.
I think actually you do. Okay.
Everything went quite smoothly. Yeah.
Good. So we have Ellerin, Nemaya, and Sin meeting up.
Yeah. And then I guess, like, because I know that we're under time pressure from the barkeep, I say to Sin, okay, the team I managed to get together was Ellerin. Silarios refuses to talk to you. But
he didn't need he doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
I mean, can you blame him?
The best news I heard all evening.
Let's not get into this now. I've got help coming from someone with experience, a friend of Mirosh. You weren't there for that conversation. Never mind. Friend of Mirosh is going to help us do this with some explosives, but we need to go now.
Good news as well. I managed to find an old friend of mine who happened to be in the city as well. He's gonna set a bit of a distraction further downtown. We'll just wait for that, and then when the alarm rings, we'll have a chance, an opening to get in there. How are you planning on getting her out? What is Ellerin gonna do? What are you gonna do, Ellerin?
I've just gotta run straight forward towards the action, and I'll figure it out. It's gonna be great. Right, Nemaya?
Right, Nemaya?
Right.
The bias actually does snigger as she realizes how ridiculous that sounds, and then shakes her head and says, this friend of Mirosh has done this before, knows where we need to go, what we need to do. Also had slightly less to drink, so we'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to get Alaris. We're going to get out of the city. Silarios will meet us tomorrow. Or not. He might hate you too much. We'll see. We'll see.
So you make your way to the how's the tavern called again? To the Stagcorn Flagon, and as you're ready to enter the Flagon, you hear bells ringing. Silarios, before the bells
The
ring,
chorus.
you went off with the artist again. They were a bit confused what happened right there. The rest already bought some beers. What are you going to do with them?
Go to my mansion.
Okay. So invite them to a big house party.
Yeah.
The servants actually bring beer. You're quite loud, so at some point Christoph is coming down like, what the fuck is going on?
It's okay, Christopher, it's okay.
This is the night before my fight!
Oh, not so loud, Christopher. You're gonna wake my brother up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go into the basement. It's fine. We're gonna be quiet. Don't worry.
You will be dead when father hears of this.
Yeah, I know. I'm dead anyways. So let's all go downstairs, everyone. Downstairs. Let's let my brother sleep. He's gonna be he's gonna be such a great image for our family tomorrow when he wins the tournament. I can feel it.
Okay, so some of the artists make their way down to the bathroom. Like, they seem really excited about the pool and everything. And while you are currently declothing yourself again to hit the pool, you hear outside the bells ringing. And the same for Alarius. Like, it's quite some time has passed as you've been entering the prison. Something you want to do in the prison?
Can't do much, so just sit there,
And you,
hopefully knowing that Sun is somehow gonna get me out of this mess.
while you're sitting there, you also at some point you look outside of the bars and you see some red light in the distance, and you hear the bells ringing. And this is where we end tonight's session. So thank you very much. This is the second session in a row that I haven't planned for. Let's keep it this way. I mean, it's amazing. I have a lot of prepared for.
At some point, we'll get back to Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah, at some point, I guess. It's fun, so.
Oh, that was amazing in so many ways. That was so
I can
much
shoot
fun.
fire from my hands! Okay,
Yep.
cool.
It was hilarious, definitely.
Goody. Thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure again. Thank you very much for joining in the chat. It's amazing to interact with you in a way and having someone to actually cheer for you and feel for you. So thank you very much. We're going to play next Monday again at 7 p.m. CET. And well, I wish you the best evening. See you next week and good night. Thanks for watching.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Keep the comments coming.
House party at Ryan's
Yeah,
place.
house party.
Yeah, exactly.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
All get in here.
Okay, Berat.